Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is
Amanda.
It is? I thought your name was Wrigley. And welcome to
The Dunn Creative.
What are we welcoming them to?
Dunn Creative.
Okay. Hi guys, how are you?
Bedtime.
Boston and Wrigley, my crazy bedtime boys, are saying hi. We just cut his hair, but it's all up in his eyes still. You always get those little stragglers that used to be bangs that are now kind of going into the hair. I mean, yeah. How are you guys? So who do we have? Let's do some shout outs. Boston, do you want to do some shout outs?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start about here. Right about here. You want to read? Say hi.
Scott Brittner.
Yeah, you can just say the first name if you want.
Okay.
Get to Lekka. Hello. We got Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Crazy Tempest. Melody Music. How is everybody? You tired?
Ow.
I watched my last live back and you're sitting here picking your nose on live. So gross.
Yeah.
6-year-olds, am I right? Gotta build that immune system somehow. Ew, I'd rather you not put that in your mouth. Okay, let's put this back on the charging station. Okay.
Blue and
Yep. Do you want to say hi? See if Grandma Mardell's here?
is she?
And Melissa, Auntie Melissa might come. She donated for a question to start us out tonight. Pocahontas is here. Nyaja's here. We've got two Nyajas, friends of the channel. We got Nyaja S and Nyaja Black. Oh, she says cuties. Hello, Ariel and Love. DX Love. We got Alyssa. Well, welcome you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, we have a new donation coming in. Let me add it to our list. We're getting quite the list. Thank you guys so much. And thank you for prioritizing over on PayPal there. Fun fact, more of your donations and money do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019.
Please help.
Yeah. And we are using all those donations that you guys are lovingly and generously donating to help get her back in her house eventually. She's still living in a camper right now, but hopefully eventually she'll be out of that camper. So our donation was from someone named Jordan. So if Jordan can let us know who they are here in the chat, that would be great. We can go ahead and get you on our list. Hey, Lunar Refresh and Ethan are here, and Intuitive Tarot. I've got the awesome trifecta of mods here. Good to see you guys. Jordan Schmorton, that's me. Okay, we will get you on, Jordan. And your name is what? What's your name?
Wrigley.
What's your middle name?
Jordan.
What's your last name?
Dunn.
Awesome. Yeah, we got a couple Jordans here now. I can't see over your head worm. Schmorton. How do I spell that? Let me go back up. S-H.
H-M.
Okay.
Oregon.
Hope I didn't miss anybody. I think that's our most up-to-date list. So, yeah, you guys can say hi one more time, and then I think you guys...
Hello. I'm
You
gonna
don't need
stay
to
for
yell.
I'm gonna
No.
stay for like another 2 months.
No, I gotta get rolling on readings. I got all these donations coming in, and I've only got about 2 hours tonight. Well, I'll probably go, knowing me. I was saying over at Dr. Lupo's live earlier that it's, I'm on Amanda time. I say I'm going to go live for an hour, and then 2.5 hours later, I'm still there. Yep, there's Dr. Lupo. Say hi, boys. Say hi.
Yay!
All right, let's put these back, because I might need them tonight. And
Spikes.
I want them clean and clear of your energy. Okay. Oh, we've got another donation from Gina Lee. So if one of my awesome mods want to add Gina Lee to the list over on PayPal. So far, all of our donations are actually on PayPal tonight. So no super chats to tally up yet. All of your awesome donations, again, do go help my mom. And if you okay, guys. And if you ever do want to see the whole process of us going through her house and tearing it down and taking everything to the dump and the emotions involved in that, I have a 3-part docuseries documenting that over on my other YouTube channel that's now kind of just a graveyard. But you know, it's fun to put anything personal over there. So you
Hey,
guys
two
can
more
check that
people.
out.
2 more people.
Oh wow, yes, we've got Christian.
Mommy
Not sure who they are here in the chat.
and B.
Oh, and Sawyer's here. Melissa Kiefer. It says, "Hi, Mandy. It's Sawyer."
Hello. Hello. Sawyer.
All right, so let's get you guys out of here before we crash into this weird door here.
Can I show Crystal?
Yeah, you can share Crystal. Worm, do you want to climb under the table and go out that way? And then-
Hello. Hi. Bye.
Hi. We're gonna let Boston show his crystal case he's got over here. Find your favorite one while we get into this list here.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Oh, you lost your job. I'm so sorry. High Priest, are you Christian? We've got Christian. I think that's who. I think I'm reading that right. You're Christian. Okay, perfect. We will get you on the list, High Priest She-Wolf. So Worm, you are gonna go to bed. That's no. I need that for my cards. Yep. I call this the witching hour. It's about that time that the craziness happens. Oh yay, Walter's here now. It's a party. Walter starts.
It's a pot.
Walter starts barking and it becomes a party.
Wait.
All right, he's gonna show his crystals while Worm gets out of here. Say bye. Say bye.
I wanna see.
Yeah. Those have been in his case. He hides them from you. Otherwise, you overtake everything. Sub dinner on your face, love. All right. Crazy Tempest, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Just donating just to donate. Well, I want to put you on that list anyway. And if you're still here when we call you out, we'll do a reading for you. But highly, highly and greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm like distracted. We got 2 kids. We got a dog. We got lots going on in here. So, Boston.
I wanna go watch the Garfield show.
Okay, I think it's time for bed is what time it is. Your marble. You lost your marble out of your crystal case. All right.
That's with my marble.
Okay, you close the door, please. Thank you. All right. Let me take off the mom hat, put it over here. All right, how are you guys? So good to see you. I'm so excited. I actually had a really fun private session today with our resident Nana, Lori, or Lorraine Gore, as she's known here in the chat, or Nana, or Lori. And ever since then, I've just been riding this wave of excitement and happiness. I just feel like there's a lot of good things on the horizon for all of us, and I'm just excited to get into tonight's readings and see what it has in store for us. Nana! See what's in store for all of us. So I think I will do just a quick general read for all of us who are here right now. So yes, I'm heading right over to Sacred Traveler. It's funny because as I'm talking, I'm not even thinking decks. Spirit's just like, okay, boom, zeroed right in. So we're going in with the Sacred Traveler. You have 2 kids and a dog. I got 2 dogs, but the other one, she tends to stay out of the chaos if she can. Or if the chaos starts around her, she's like, I'm out. She'll just go do her own thing. She's more laid back. She's my Judith. She's 16 years old. So she actually came up here during one of my lives, but I don't know that I showed her. I always show her on my my writing and critique group that I have every other Sunday. Yeah. She is probably a Libra. Yeah, well, I'm a Libra rising, so her and I are like besties. That's my Judith. We call her Judy for short, but 11 dogs, 1 cat, no kids. Yep. Hi, Mandy, it's Sawyer again, and I, Boston. I think you meant hi, Boston. Hi, Buggies, how are you? My nephew. Okay. What do all of us that are here right now need to know? Any messages from Spirit, please? Wow. Like I was saying, something big felt like it was on the horizon. Oh, you're a Libra rising too. That's so cool. Look what we've got coming in. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. I mean, I think we all can benefit from a little bit of a blessing right now. And I know there's someone in the chat here that is getting a great blessing that I'm not going to say anything more on. I just want them to know I'm so excited, and life is good. So, okay, let's get another. Whoa, that's just too many. Spirit is on and popping tonight, guys. Let me pick those up and we'll get back into it. Okay. Those back. Besides the blessings. Whoa. What else is coming in? Wow. Yeah, surrendering to the journey. Just releasing control and knowing that the universe will catch us if we trust that we are on the right path, that anything meant for us will vibrate out of our life, anything good for us will come into our life. Just know that we are being taken care of, we're being guided. Any intuitions you guys are getting right now, literally, seriously, listen in, listen up, because they are spirit really steering us. If you came to one of my lives, I think it was Saturday's live. I got this major download on Friday. Hey man, I'm late, but made it. Love you, and thank you everyone for the support. Love you. Yeah, you can catch the kids' crazy chaos later on, Mom, on the playback. Sawyer's on his tablet. I couldn't get into the chat on my phone, but I finally got in. That's so funny. What I was saying though, on Saturday's live, Friday night I got this major download because it had been really hard for me to see past March of 2021. And I now know why. There is a huge wave of awakening coming. And I've talked about this a few times to a couple different people, but what I really see is between now and probably about mid-March, you know, kind of that's it's not the solstice, the equinox. Wait, it is the solstice. Wait, no, summer solstice, spring equinox. There we go. Equinox time. Between now and equinox, there's going to be just a wave of millions and millions more people awakening. And it's as far as I can tell, just tapping in, the biggest wave we've had to date of people awakening all at one time. And many of us that have already been awake and awakened, it's now more important than ever for us to really be shining our lights. So these people that are waking up know who to come to talk to for advice, for help, for just anything that's going on. That you will be that lighthouse in their life that they know they can lean on. So many of us, in the meantime, we really need to be taking care of ourselves, getting enough rest. I need that message more than anybody. I need to get more rest. Drinking lots of good water, filtered water if you can, that's not full of, you know, all the chemicals and the fluoride. Getting lots of good plant-based whole grain, or not whole grain, whole food, the most organic food you can find, and also just taking care of yourself, doing things you enjoy, taking yourself out on a date, even if you're just staying home for that date, just really treating yourself the best, because you need to really refill your well so you can really help those people who are waking up in your life, because there's going to be a lot of them. Just wait, just mark my words, you guys, they're coming. They're going to be joining us on this crazy train we call the spiritual path, and it's going to be awesome. So I think that's enough babbling about our big collective message, but I'm really excited to just see what the future holds for everybody. Okay, so that handy dandy super chat list, or PayPal donation list, whatever we want to call it. We're starting out today with Melissa Kiefer, who is my sister. She donated over on PayPal, so we're gonna get her right. Oh, Boston's back. What?
Can I get the gummies?
Yeah, you can have Daddy do the spray. Three sprays. Okay. The spray we're talking about is TRS. It's a metal detox spray, and I've been on that since December. And oh man, if you can detox your body from heavy metals in a safe way, because this stuff you just literally just pee it out, and then there's no accumulation of metals in your body. And as someone with that MTHFR genetic mutation, I can't methylate proteins, I can't process things, I can't offload all those heavy metals that just get in my body since 38 years when I was born, 38 years ago. It's called, I'll just write the name of it. If you guys want to look into it, it's a little pricey per month, but if you're only one person detoxing, it's great. But I got the dogs, I got the family, the kids, we're all detoxing. It's called Coseva Advanced TRS. If anyone wants to know and look into that. My spiritual gifts have skyrocketed since I started getting these heavy metals out of my system. But yeah, that's not why you're here though. He maybe someone in here needed that message, and that's why he thought to come up here during my live stream and let you guys know. But I had been looking into it for about 3 years, and finally bit the bullet in December and just said, you know what, let's just do this. Let's just see what happens. Spirit was really pushing me down this path of detox, getting healthier, and here I am now, over a month into it, and I can't recommend it enough already. So many benefits that I've seen, even just in my spiritual life, is just crazy, crazy, crazy cool. Okay, Melissa, go ahead and get your question out. And I already kind of have a gist of what I think you're going to ask about, but just go ahead and put it here for all of us. Take another drink of my water, and we're going to get right down to business tonight, guys. Michelle has TRS. How do you like it? How's it been? How long have you been on it? Is it benefiting you? I always love to hear from other people who are on it or have taken it in the past. Yeah, you can take it while pregnant, breastfeeding, anything. Welcome everybody. I'm needing some guidance in my life about my living situation. Are we going to build or rent? Okay, so let's go ahead. For some reason I'm going to the Threadbound Oracle. And I don't know, Melissa, that you have seen this deck, but it's a really cool new deck I got. It's really fun. But let's get into it. Okay. So, any advice or guidance about Melissa's living situation? Gonna build, gonna rent, any help that? Okay, so we have two coming out. Wow. So there is this sense of balance that's really starting to take place in your life, which I know you could deal with some more balance, purpose, and setting. The setting part of this, you recently moved, well, not that recently, but recently enough moved back to Montana, and you're ready to put down roots again. With the Mirror card here, truth, inquiry, and reflection, you really are going to be learning the truth very soon about that. So far, it does feel like more of a rent situation, just till you can kind of iron out some things that are going on behind the scenes, the sale of your house and all of that. But yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. This card pops out for a lot of us here these days because this is just spirit letting us know these big shakeups, these big transitions going on in life. These things are happening for our highest good. We're being planted where we need to be for the long haul, so to speak. And for some of us, that does look like moving or changing jobs, changing relationships, changing whatever. But for you, Melissa, you and your loved ones are safe. So whatever happens with the living situation, you're going to always be exactly where you need to be in any given moment. But it is time to take action. So if you feel compelled to move, if you feel compelled to start building or starting to look for property, take action by using your own intuition, because that is always going to be on point for you. And because I know you personally and grew up with you in the same house, I know your intuition is on point. That's just who we are. So, of course, trusting your own intuition for your own self is a whole thing. That's really hard to do. But you have me to always call and ask for guidance. But, just checking in with your own self, that's really going to help you figure that out. Let's see. Let's go to the Dream Angels Oracle. Any advice on the situation? Yeah. You really are working right now on nourishing your own health, your relationships, and just trying to really figure out what's serving your life. So certain people, certain places that you might visit or things you might do, habits, you're really examining some bad habits, that you're really just overcoming things. And really the more, I keep preaching this on my channel, but the healthier you can get in your body, the more your own spiritual gifts will come online. And the more your spiritual gifts come online, the more abundance you create in your life. It's just like this domino effect of all this stuff. So I just say, really, the cards don't really want to just come out and say it. So I might just go to Angel Answers just to get a quick rundown. But they're basically saying whatever, a new start is coming. So there's something new happening, whether you rent, whether you buy something or buy property and build later. There's definitely something coming on the horizon that feels exciting and like you're back in control of your own life. Especially with that Mirror card you had, just reflecting on, where you've been, where you are now, and then where you're going to go. That's really going to help put you in alignment with what's meant for you. Let's go ahead, put these back. Okay. All right. So Melissa, whoa. It's already coming out. Well, it says no, but I didn't even ask anything yet, so I don't know what's going on. So maybe the one thing you were thinking, well, maybe I should do it, but your intuition was saying maybe not. Listen to your intuition. That's really what that no, I think, is saying for me. But let's just see. Oh my gosh, these cards tonight, you guys, they are everywhere. All right, I didn't even get the question out, and they're just flying off the shelves. Okay. All right, let's ask. Is Melissa going to be renting in the next few months? We'll ask that first, and then we'll ask about building. Whoa, that one flew. Listen You can't make this stuff up, you guys. I'm just like a broken record over here. Spirit's like, yeah, you already said the message. Just keep with it. So listen to your intuition. If a place comes up that looks like it would be good for your family at the time, then go that direction. If it's supported that you can be able to buy property and start building, then follow that guidance as well. But let's just ask about building. We'll most be able to build or get plans to build in the next few months. Okay, so we have get more information and compromise coming out at the same time. So I think it just might be a little longer than you're expecting right now. And having to compromise on either a location or how big of a house to build. There's some sort of compromise going on with the actual building of the house. But as far as a rental, just listen to your intuition. I'm coming to you for that. So many decisions, yeah. But I think this gave you something to chew on tonight, at least let you know that there is a new start coming. You love this? Well, I love you, my dear sister. So yes, you can always call me, but on the back it says look for a sign. So I think Spirit's really talking to you, Melissa, through signs, your dreams, seeing repetitive numbers, all of that jazz. It's just really coming up for you to kind of guide you and direct you. But, you know, all the misfortune you've had in your life lately has, I think, really put you in that, you know, really low spot. But it's like I keep saying with a lot of people on this channel, that rock bottom isn't just this hard, dead surface anymore. That rock bottom is a trampoline that really, when you think you've hit rock bottom, it's like you hit it and then you spring back up. So that's what I see for you. So I hope that resonated. Hope it brought you some guidance. But oh, of course, always call me. We live in the same town now, so thank goodness for that. All right. Yeah, my sister, she is an, I almost said ER nurse. She was a former ER nurse, but now she is an ICU nurse working with COVID patients. So she's a very busy lady, working a lot of overtime and just really dedicated to really making people better. So love you, girl. Love you always. You're so welcome. So Nyasia S. We've got your 3 questions on deck. Okay. So I'm a Libra. Oh, we got a donation. Thank you, MM, for that. I'm a Libra. Kamal is Virgo. How does he currently feel about me? Number 2, communication. Oh, no communication. 2, do you see him coming toward me? 3, does Kamal want me to know? What does Kamal want me to know? Okay, let's start with number 1. So, Kamal, how does Kamal currently feel about Nyasia S? Okay, here it is. Well, you are in separation, so this makes sense. No communication. So it says time apart from your partners on the horizon. And I think this trend might continue for a little while, but let's just see how he currently feels. Like just any feelings that we can tap into between Kamal and Nyasia on Kamal's end. Yeah, he still thinks about you. There still is that attraction, that chemistry. And it's strong. So to me, this feels like soulmate relationship. I don't know if we've discussed that before here on my channel. But let's just see what he wants you to know, and then we'll see about him coming toward you. So what does Kamal want Nyasia to know? Whoa. Oh, wow. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So that soulmate vibe. I mean, this could be a possible twin flame connection. Of course, use your own intuition if that resonates with you, or if that's something that's kind of crossed your mind. This just might be that further confirmation that you were on point with that. Let's see if he'll be coming toward you. But yeah, he's definitely still has that attraction. I don't know if he's with someone currently or just on his own. But he still thinks about you a lot is really what I see. But let's just ask for if he's going to be coming toward you. Let's just ask kind of in the soonish months. Well, there is going to be a peaceful resolution between the two of you. So to me, that feels like, yes, either you'll go to him or he'll come to you. There will be a reunion of sorts where you guys can at least peacefully resolve the situation. If not, get it back on and poppin'. Who knows? You feel his energy. Well, usually when you can feel someone's energy that strongly after they're not with you, that really does point to the fact that this could be a twin flame connection. So I hope that resonated for you, dear Nyasia, and thanks again for your donation. Very, very appreciated, and always a pleasure to read for you and have you here. I hope that resonates. Yeah, I think you You get the prayer hands and the laughing, crying, laughing emoji and the heart eyes. I think that was good. Awesome. Always resonates. Well, I'm so glad, Nyasha. Thanks again for your lovely donation. All right, get to Leka Ray, and then on deck we've got Just Sandy, and then Jordan Schmorden. We're rocking and rolling tonight, guys. You guys are keeping me busy with all these donations. Thank you so much. We have 32 people here. That's a pretty high number. So welcome all you 32 people. Oh, and we got 23 likes. It's like inverted. 3, 2, 2, 3. That's so cool. So pop a like on the video if you're having a good night. That always helps with the algorithm, and every little like helps at this point. So thank you so much, you guys. Yeah, I'm obsessed with the support on here too. We have got some amazing, amazing light workers, star seeds, indigos, crystals, rainbow children, just old souls that are here to really lend a hand and comfort those in need and vibe with those who are having a good night. Like, it's just an all-around amazing, amazing, amazing place to be. And it's just not me. It's all of us. It's all of us that are here to just support and love and have a great time. So that's why I have upped it to going 3 nights a week now, because it's just so much fun. I just can't get enough. I get just as much excitement, happiness from being here, hanging out with you guys, as you do from being here as well. Lori's here. Hello. How are you, my dear? Hello, my friends and soul family. Hi, Jimmy. Today is Nana's birthday. Everybody wish dear Lori, aka Lorraine Gore, a happy birthday. Very happy birthday. Her father actually showed up. Her and I had a private session earlier that her father basically gave her as a birthday present, and it was so powerful and so beautiful. Oh, it was so fun. I'm going to turn the ringer off on this thing, because the only thing we need to know is about the donations, and it'll light up. We don't need the sound with it. So, okay. Get to Leka Ray's got her question out, so thank you so much for that. I'm going to try to find it. If it was way back, it might be a moment for me to find that. I don't know if anyone has a read on what Get to Leka Ray's question was. She did donate on PayPal, so I can't like scroll back up to the super chat to see. Anyone could do that. That would be lovely, so I can just get right into that. I'm not seeing it. Oh, Quentin, thank you so much for your donation. And also, we got another one as I was scrolling. Kirsten, not Kristen, Kirsten. Good to have you back. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if I'm seeing Get to Leka Ray's question. Good to see you back, Kirsten. Always a pleasure. Okay, thank you so much for posting it. Okay, career is very hectic now. What will be the outcome? Everyone is counting on me. What is coming up? Okay, let's go to the Moonology, because I'm feeling like within a month, this is what they're already showing me. Within a month, things are going to start settling down, and you're going to have some support and help at work. You won't be that go-to person everybody's like throwing everything at. But let's just see what the cards have to say. That's just what Spirit's showing me already, that it'll be about a month more. And then there'll be like this, it's kind of like that peak and valley. So you're kind of coming up on that peak right now. Within a month, it's going to start going back to like a normal, doable kind of workload for you. Okay. But here we have confidence is the key to your success with that new moon in Leo. So maybe around the new moon next month, I know we're about to, not about to the new moon, because the new moon, maybe even they're talking about this new moon, because that would be within the month. The next one would be out of the month. So maybe by this new moon, things are going to start slowing down a bit. But yeah, you are very close to achieving your goal. So it is this coming new moon. And we've got a gibbous moon here as well, so that might be some more clarification on that. The kind of days that are going to start, everything's slowing down. But for me, what I'm really seeing is just people know they can count on you, and that's why it's so hard for them to not go to you when the ish is hitting the fan, so to speak. But let's get some more guidance for Get to Leka Ray about work. Yeah, make sure you are taking care of yourself through this craziness because stress can really cause a lot of chaos in the body. And of course, just make sure you're eating right, getting enough rest. And oh, what cards am I using? This is the Moonology deck, and this here is the Spell Casting Oracle. I do declare, I do believe. Um, there it is, Spell Casting Oracle cards. That's this deck right here. But you just make sure you're taking care of yourself through this because it can be really intense having that stress at work. But you also have travel here. I don't know if you're traveling for work or this is just calling for you, you know, when things slow down a bit, just to take yourself for a nice little vacation where you can really take care of yourself and not be so busy. That might just be some little treat. You can treat yourself to a nice little vacation or even a staycation where you're staying home. But you deserve a time out. That's what Spirit's really showing me. So things will start slowing down within a month. I know that might be hard to hear when things are already just so crazy intense and busy and you just really, really want things to slow down and they're just another month of that, you're just like, wait, I don't want another month of this, but just put your intention. Meditation will really help bring you some answers as well. But I really see, as I'm putting this back, the dreams came out here. So this is really important that you get some sleep. You're getting downloads in your dreams on ways you can really create more abundance in your life where you're not working so hard, but the money's still coming in, if that makes sense. Okay, we've got a couple coming up on PayPal here. I just saw it light up like a Christmas tree. So we've got Crystal, and then we have Swan Song Atelier, which is Quiche. So we've got Crystal, whoever Crystal is, and then Swan Song. And remember, we are putting the PayPal donations as priority. So after Kristen, who was High Priestess, and that's where we would put this person. It would first be Crystal, and then Quiche. And oh, then we've got Catherine. Wow, you guys are not joking. You came to play today with these amazing donations. Thank you so much, you guys. So after, in our list there, if someone can edit that, I know we're at the point now where we might have to have two lists because it's getting long. Wow, you guys are awesome tonight. Thank you so much. But yeah, okay. So you've got it, Jimmy. I don't even need to spell it out. You've got that. Thank you so much. Just Sandy, my dear friend, where are you, dear? And what was your question tonight? You may have put it, some of you guys put your questions on the super chat, others of you don't, so I never remember. But let me look. I don't see a question with Sandy's. So Sandy usually wants a general, but sometimes she's awesome and buys readings for her friends and stuff. So let's just see what Sandy says. Okay, trying to sell 3 puppies and not doing very good. What do I need to do? Okay. Where do we want to go? Let's go to the what do you call it? The spirit animal deck. Let's just see any advice from the animals on how you can sell these puppies, what you need to do. Just Sandy. What does just Sandy need to do to be able to sell these puppies? Okay. Well, Spirit has your back. Just know that you'll be able to sell these puppies. It's just because I think that the right people that deserve to have these amazing puppies haven't seen them. They haven't come across their radar quite yet. So Spirit's just kind of lining things up, divine timing. I think she has Papillon puppies. If I'm not mistaken, you can tell her in the chat there, Sandy, or Echo and Force, let them know. But there's a change coming. So you'll be able to make the change to, give the puppies to loving homes. Because I think, Sandy, that's important to you, not just to give them to some random person that may not, take the best care of them. The Spirit's getting things lined up and really working to find the best puppy parents for your puppies. Because you're the type of person, Sandy, you're not just going to let your dogs go to any old person. You want a good fit. You want a loving family for these puppies. What else? What else does Sandy need to know about being able to sell these puppy dogs? Yeah, so tend to the small things is really what this mouse spirit is showing you. And the number 40, you've got support of those guides and angels as you try to find ways to find homes for these puppies. But tend to the small things. That's really what Spirit's showing me is the fact that maybe you're There might be some like Facebook for sale site or local bulletin board that you can post a like a flyer up on with the numbers. You rip the number off, like old school like bulletin boards at like the grocery store and stuff. Finding little ways like that to be able to advertise. Maybe not just the main ways that you've thought of. Maybe even word of mouth. Just really trying to figure out the details on how you can get these puppies to a loving home. But I do see it happening. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. So yeah, just really doing some brainstorming how you can get the word out about the puppies, because it's going to be divinely guided and spirit will have your back as you try to make this transition. And with that end of a cycle there, 6 + 3 is 9, you're going to be able to find the homes for those 3 puppies. Let's see if spirit will give us a time frame. Sometimes it will with this deck, other times it won't. But just knowing, Sandy, that you'll be able to do this, you'll be able to find those homes for those puppies, that should be reassurance enough for you from spirit that it'll probably line up pretty quick. Well, they're saying reconsider. So there's a route that you're doing with the puppies or thinking of doing that might not be the best route. But use your own intuition on whatever that could be. Hey, Kim, how are you? Okay, any idea about a time frame for Sandy? Okay, so we have forgiveness popping out. So they're like and compromise. So spirit's like not going to tell us an exact time frame. That's the word I'm looking for. But forgiveness, this just could be forgiving yourself for maybe that frustrated feeling you're feeling, because especially when you have these beautiful puppies, you want them to go to a good home, but yes, also you need the money because that's what's going on. There's going to be a compromise situation here, but it does feel like a win-win because she's got a smile on her face. She's not mad about it. So you may even, they're almost showing me there might be some sort of service that you can trade someone, like a barter. So maybe the people aren't actually paying. Maybe that's what they're meaning by compromise. I don't know, Sandy. Use your own intuition on that. But let me just roll the astro dice, see if we can get a time frame. Days, weeks, months. Hopefully not months for you. Oh, we've got 12. So I'm going to say hopefully within 12 days, because that's 12 weeks even is a ways to go. 12 months is definitely too long to find a home for these puppies. So I'm really hoping in the next 12 days, or maybe on the 12th of February, you'll at least get one of them home, 2 of them home, and then really figure out that last one. But spirit this whole time, and I kept thinking, well, is this just get to like a raised message seeping into your reading as well about the 1 month mark? I'm seeing like around 1 month from now, all 3 puppies will be to a home. And right as I said that, 2 of the puppies might actually go to the same home. I don't know if that's a possibility, but you never know. Sometimes people buy puppies in pairs. Am I right, Melissa? My sister, she bought 2 French French bulldogs, and at the same time, brother and sister. So people do that. So I hope that resonated, Sandy. And I know it didn't give you like the clearest answer, but it's coming. You'll be able to find loving homes for the puppies. So, all right. So next we've got Jordan Schmorden. And you'll take a general reading. Oh, right. I love general readings because that really lets spirit just open those floodgates. And for some reason, they're putting me over to the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. So self-love might be something you've been working on or needing more of in your life, Jordan. Let's just see. Anything for Jordan coming up? Any general messages from spirit, please? Oh, yeah. When this one comes out, I know it's not here to play. That's the bitch fire card. And I don't swear a lot here on my channel, so you know this is an important message. Standing up for yourself. So there may be a place in your life or a person in your life that you're not really speaking your truth with or standing up or being your true authentic self with. Maybe you feel you have to dim your light to fit in with certain people or not to intimidate people or not to look weird, however that resonates for you. But with the number 16 here, this is a very spiritual number. It adds up to a 7. You may be a life path 7, or the number 7 might really be significant to you, Jordan. But this is just calling for you to get more introspective, show more of that spiritual side of yourself, because people around you are really going to actually appreciate that. Really shine your light. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to be your true authentic self. And I just heard sometimes she's afraid that people think she's weird. Don't think that, because you are not weird. And you are. But I lovingly say that because weird is awesome. Weird is a superpower. My thing just lit up again. So we also have a donation from Catherine over on PayPal. So whoever Catherine is, maybe you guys already have that all figured out. And you're the crystal that donated on PayPal. Awesome. Cool, Crystal Moore. Thank you so much for that. So if Catherine can figure that out in the chat, that would be awesome. You guys probably already did. You guys are like on top of it. But let's get one also from the Life Purpose Oracle for Jordan. Schmorden. Woo. All right, flowers. So working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So I don't know if you enjoy flowers or even like essential oils or something like that, but this is just showing when this card comes out and flowers don't really resonate with you, this could just be reconnecting with nature. And depending where you're at in the world, that can be hard if you're in the winter months, but still getting out for a walk, even if you can't be barefooted on the ground or anything, just touching a tree, just being out in nature, especially if the sun's out in the winter time, like that's such a good thing to do. Just close your eyes and let the sun hit your face for a couple of minutes, get your little vitamin D fix, and that really makes you feel good. But also we've got children. So your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So I don't know if you have any association with children, have your own children, want children someday, work with children, however that resonates for you. But you are really gifted at working with people who are younger than you. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. I want to grab one more from Archangel Michael for Jordan. Well, I'm going to grab two more because that's what came out. So you're on the right path. So anything you're worried about or wondering, oh, should I try this? Should I try that? Just trust your intuition. Like that's a theme tonight, guys. Trust your own intuition. It's not steering you wrong, but you're on the right path. And as a result, a favorable outcome is on the horizon for you, especially if you've been kind of quarreling with someone or waiting for some news on something, waiting for something to work out. There is a favorable outcome coming for you. And those are those scales of justice. So Libra vibes. I don't know if you're a Libra sun, moon, rising, have a prominent placement in Libra, or someone that's a Libra in your life that might just be playing a role coming up, but that felt important for me to point out. So I hope that resonated for you, Jordan. And thanks again for your donation. All right. High Priestess, you are next. And then Crystal Moore. And thanks again, you guys, for all of your amazing donations. They always do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. And she's still living in a little camper, and we're hoping to get her out of that camper and get her some furniture and get her a home and get her all that stuff here as soon as the springtime, maybe even into the summer, maybe as late as the fall, who knows. Divine timing is at play, but all of your donations are going to be saved until we need them to purchase stuff for her new home. So thank you so much. Okay, will I get an interview call tomorrow from a prestigious company? Ooh, all right. Let's see. Well, I just heard, no matter what happens, just know that divine timing and your future is being shifted. No matter where it is you decide to go, or if someone called you back or they don't call you back, you're being guided and directed. So you can call on your guides and angels for help because they are with you and they can't invade your free will. So you do have to ask them a lot of times to help or give them permission to help you, and they can. But there is a peaceful resolution. So to me, this does feel like a yes. It may not, I don't know if this is talking about exactly tomorrow, but in the future, the very near future, you will have a peaceful resolution with hearing about something that's going to change your life for the better and create abundance in your life. Let's just see if we can get one more about hearing from that prestigious company tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, we've got to ask your angels, which I said, they want to help you with this, and they're showing me that you can really amp this power up if you ask for their help. So ask them for help and don't stop. So don't take no for an answer is what I'm hearing. So if you hear a no from someone or you don't hear from them, don't stop because there's something better. It's either this or something better. And you can always ask your guides and angels, when you really have your heart set on something and it doesn't work out, a lot of times those things don't work out because there's actually something better for us. And it's actually kind of a blessing in disguise. So of course, use your own intuition on that. But Spirit's showing me that you have nothing to worry about in the future. So whether it's this prestigious company calling you or you going in a different direction, Spirit has your back. And they almost don't want me to say much more because they don't want me to ruin the surprises they have planned for you. So all you need to do is ask them for help and open your hands to receive. And of course, take action in the direction of your intuition, because they are speaking to you through your intuition. They don't want you to stop looking or to stop trying to figure out what's next. Just stop. Don't stop taking action. Like, I'm stumbling over my words because they're like, yeah. And it's 7:44 as I'm saying that on my clock. So 44s are that number of support from your guides and angels and building a solid foundation. And of course, you can't build something solid and amazing overnight. So they're showing me this is a work in progress. This is a progression, kind of that Taurus energy, slow and steady. So if things don't work out or happen all at once when you really, really want them to, just know that things are happening very slowly, but that slowness of it is really building a stability to it that's going to really support your dreams in the long run, because you have the third eye chakra, labradorite. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So you may be getting a lot of awesome downloads in your dreams and information from your guides and angels about directions you can go, steps you can take in your dream state. But also I'm translating dreams as your dream coming true. Of course, again, that slow and steady energy is really going to be involved here. But you also have the truth card with the, as I said, throat chakra. My throat kind of went. Let me take a quick drink. So maybe doing a throat chakra meditation or healing might really help you be able to speak your truth and really align you with something that's meant for you. But speak your truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. So I hope that resonated for you and brought you some guidance, dear High Priestess. Beautiful messages. There is nothing to worry about. Your angels, your guides, they are like with you every step of the way, and they're really excited for you. So I hope that resonated, and thanks again for your lovely donation. Okay, Crystal Moore, my friend, you are on deck. And then we have Keisha, and then we have Beanie Baby. So go ahead and get your question posted, dear Crystal. And then Keisha, you're on deck, and then Beanie Baby. We're working our way through, guys. We're doing it. And thanks again for all of your lovely donations. Again, they go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July 2019. And if you ever want to see what all was involved in that process, I have a 3-part docuseries linked in my description box where you can check out all going in the burned house, going through the things, going through, and what else did we do? We tore the place down. We did all that stuff. So, okay, let me scroll. Let me see. Sometimes if it's too far up, I get lost in the shuffle. Okay, have I already met the man I'm meant to be with? Any hints? Okay, let's just see what Spirit has to say about that. Let's ask if you've already met the man. You're so welcome, High Priest She-Wolf. Thank you again. Okay, just some more. Sure to meet the man she's going to be with. Okay, well, we have opportunity and we have take action. So really, this isn't telling me much, but I have a feeling that the take action means either you know them, but it's someone you've met recently, or this is someone you're going to meet in the very near future. You haven't met them yet. So however that resonates, because Spirit's kind of showing me like present moment energy when I'm tapping into that. There is an opportunity, and not only are you going to have an opportunity for love, but it's actually going to bring a lot of abundance into your life. And this could mean that your future husband or partner is someone who is very wealthy, or this could mean something slightly different. In my personal birth chart, I follow Vedic astrology. So we have in Vedic astrology, there's what's called a Navamsha chart, which means once you get married, this activates this secondary chart, or if you don't ever marry, just kind of the second half of your lifetime, this chart gets activated. But as a result of me getting married, it activated my chart and activated me and my potential to make money. So it could be a similar thing with you. But let's just find any hints in love, anything Spirit wants Crystal to know about this future mate, future love. Well, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this might be someone you have to kind of make the first move with. When you do get to know them, they may be a little shy to make that first move. And it could be someone from your past returning. Of course, if this doesn't resonate, if you're like, nope, not looking back, not going that way, this could just be a past life connection coming back into this life for the first time. So someone you're meeting very soon could be someone from a past life, and you will have this kind of instant recognition with them. Like if you've met anyone recently, Crystal, that you feel like you've known them before, that could be the person. But if that doesn't resonate, this could be still someone that you have yet to meet. And to me, it does feel very future oriented. Maybe that's why I was getting confused on. Maybe you do know them, maybe you don't, because that past life connection is there. Let me just grab one. Let's see. Let's see what you can surrender to bring this love in. There might be something you can work to heal or surrender to bring this love into your life, Crystal. Okay, surrender to effortlessness. So this isn't anything you have to force. This is just going to come floating into your life. Nothing you have to go out and search for or really work hard to find. It's just going to come right into your life. It's Josh. Oh, hey, Josh. I saw Ryan and Melissa recently. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen Melissa for a couple weeks now. Yeah. Oh, so this is kind of like my cousin by marriage, blah, blah, blah. So good to see you, Josh. So surrender to effortlessness, Crystal. And it says here, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So just keep living your life, keep leveling up, being the queen you are, and that love is just going to come right in. You know, if you're flowing down the river, it's just going to sail right next to you down the stream is basically what they're showing me. So nothing you have to force, nothing you have to go out and search for. It'll just find you, basically, just by you living your life and being who you are. So that's actually awesome news, because who wants to have to work really hard to go find somebody these days? I know I wouldn't if I was in the dating scene. I sure wouldn't. All right, guys, let's see who's next. I hope that resonated for you, Crystal, and brought you some guidance and a little bit of hint of the future there. All right. Keisha, you are next, my dear. You already got your question. Look at you being that overachiever. I love it. I will check PayPal. Yes, I will. So we've got Catherine was our last one. Yes, we've got Catherine for sure. So whoever Catherine is, she would actually be, we'll put her right after Keisha, because PayPal takes priority today over the super chat list. So let's go ahead and figure out Keisha's question. So after Keisha, we will have Catherine, and then we will have Beanie Baby, and then Brannigan, Crazy Tempest, White Rose, MM. So that's like our kind of on-deck lineup coming up. All right. So Keisha, may I have a general message for what I should expect this month? Absolutely. Okay. We are going to the energy of the 7 Oracle for Keisha. Any message for what to expect February of this month for Keisha? We've got 3 coming out. Wow. So when this card pops out, it's always funny to me. We've got Pinocchio sitting there, a tall tale. So we've got the number 8 there, or wait, yeah, that is the 3 + 5 = 8. So coming up this month, there may be someone who's, you can tell they're lying to you, or they're not giving you the whole truth, and you can see right through it. So this is just letting you know that your intuition is trustworthy. If you can feel someone lying to you, trust that. I don't think this person's lying to try to deceive you in any big way, but it's just kind of someone maybe trying to pull a fast one over on you to make you kind of feel like you were the crazy one, like, no, I never said that, or I didn't do that, something like that. But this is nothing to worry about, but you can take action past this. Like, this person isn't going to be able to hold you back if that's what they're trying to do, because you have this higher perspective. So you're going to really be able to see this coming a mile away, see any good things coming a mile away, any bad things coming a mile away. I don't really see anything bad. This feels very spiritual, actually, too. But we do have the number 5, which is all about change, and, of course, conflict. And I think if you kind of get into a little run-in with a family member or a loved one, they might try to kind of weasel their way out of the fight, or say, you know, kind of bypass what's going on, and you're not having it. You're not there to. You're not believing what they're throwing down. Probably the warning you mentioned last week, Intuitive Tarot. There we go. Gaslighting. That's exactly what this is. I was trying to search for the word. Thank you, Jimmy. You're clarifying it there in the comments. Thank you. Yes, a higher view. You really are gaining a higher view of what's going on with this person, with your life, with your situation, and you're not going to fall for the BS. You're not going to let some little trick come in and throw you off. You are on your game. You could see this coming a mile away. But as a result of everything you've been through recently, Quiche, you've got the number 19, which adds up to a 10. And this is the end of one cycle going into a new beginning. You are waking the lion. You really are waking up to that true, authentic, beautiful part of yourself. And you're done playing small. You're done trying to fit in the box of what people want you to be. You're just breaking out of that box. You're roaring loud and proud and really shining your light this week and coming up into the rest of this month. But let's get a self-care, because I think all this energy around you, lots of shifts, lots of changes going on in your personal life. So let's just see a way you can take care of yourself through these changes, because you're on to bigger and better things. You're done playing small. You're done playing in that old stagnant energy. You're on to something better. Ground yourself. And this makes perfect sense. And we've got a 7, which is very spiritual. You pair that up with that waking the lion. You're just really tapping into your higher self, and you're done playing small, but grounding yourself, really making sure you remain in communication, contact with the earth. If you can't get out in nature, it might be hard where you're at if you're in the winter time. But anytime you see the sun shining, just go outside for a moment, let that sun shine on your face. Of course, don't look directly into the sun during the day, but close your eyes, let that sun just kind of bathe over you. That'll really benefit you. Also, touching a tree outside would be beneficial, or taking some sort of Epsom salt, sea salt bath is really a good way to ground your energy. Even a shower. If you feel all like anxious and nervous, take a shower, let the water fall over you, and as you are taking the shower, just really let that water wash away your worries, your negative energy, just anything that's not serving you. Just envision that water washing that away, and that'll really put you in a better mindset. This reading resonates. Thank you. You're so welcome. So welcome. All right. Yeah, the narcissist. Yep. All right. Yeah, I even forgot about that, because I read for so many people that sometimes it takes you guys reminding me. I mean, I recognized your name, but everybody's asking lots of questions, and sometimes the information flows right out of me and then it's gone. But then when you say, oh, I was the one that whatever, I'm like, oh, yeah, now I remember. All right, so I hope that resonated for you, Quiche, and thanks again for your lovely donation. So next we've got Catherine, and then we've got Beanie Baby, and then Brannigan. I think that's how we say that. And then Crazy Tempest, and then White Rose, and then MM. That's who's on deck. So you can have your question ready as we're kind of wrapping up the next person in front of you. That'll really help keep this chat rolling, because, man, we are already almost at that hour mark, and the donations are still, that list is still quite lengthy, and I want to make sure I get through everybody. And again, thanks again for all the donations. So appreciated. Okay, my question is, can you describe the next person I will be with in the long-term relationship? Thank you in advance. Absolutely, Catherine. Good to see you again. Always a pleasure to have you here. We're going to go in with the Modern Witch Tarot. Any information for Catherine about the next person she will be with in a long-term relationship? Well, this person's going to be very giving, very generous, someone who is very family-oriented, probably an earth sign. We've got all these pentacles here. Earth signs are your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I can even, before I forget, let's just roll it now before I forget. We'll roll the die just to get any astrological signs for this person. Sun, moon, rising, any real prominent placements. So we've got a 9, which would be Sagittarius. We've got a 1, which would be Aries. So 2 fire signs. So fire and earth signs are on and popping with this person. And one more. Let's get one more. A 1 again. So really heavy Aries vibes. Very Emperor energy. So this person probably is a leader where they work. They probably do have a decent income if they're able to give so much to other people. But of course, giving isn't always monetary. This could be they give their time, they volunteer. They're just that friend that's willing to help you move every time you need to move kind of vibe. But this person just the first one to be there when someone needs help. And they're not afraid to help those and really spend time with those they love. Oh my gosh, yeah, Emperor. Sitting here trying to, I could see it. Not like I could see, I couldn't front because the back of the cards were facing me. This was facing you guys. That's exactly what we're talking about. Sometimes you can take that Emperor and that could be the narcissist, because we are talking narcissists here in the chat. but that is not at all the vibe I get from this specific Aries. And I myself am an Aries sun per Vedic astrology, or a Taurus sun per Western astrology. So this person could be an Aries in Vedic and a Taurus in Western. But this person is very loving, very caring, very excited to help those around them. Just that fatherly energy. So this person definitely wants to have a family. This person wants to, raise children and have a wife and just, the American dream, but they're on their own twist. They have their own twist to it. They just want all the good things for themselves and their life. But I'm really being directed over here to work your light. And then I want to get, an archetype card just to see more on their personality. So we've got trust the niggle. So what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So this person probably is very intuitive and they always follow their heart and their guidance. But it says here, dance with life, do something to change your energy. So even though this person feels very stable in the foundation they're building, they still like to try new things. So they might be a bit of an adrenaline junkie. They might be that person that wants to travel, person wants to skydive and then go wine tasting. Like this person's all about trying out new things. And that's very Aries energy. Really going, having that passion for life and really wanting to try a lot of different things. But the two stabilities in their life are their job and their family. That's their stable and their home base. But their hobbies change all the time. Maybe their friend circles can change at times, but they do also have those friends that are family, is the vibe I'm getting for this person. Let's go ahead and get a couple from the archetype deck for Catherine's future love, who this person will be. Yeah, we've got the martyr card. So learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Service to oneself or a cause, look at that. They are really involved. They might even have some sort of nonprofit organization that they work for. Maybe they're like a CEO of a nonprofit, or they really are really dedicated to giving back to society and other people. One more for Catherine. Well, there it is. It came right out. Yeah, like I said, that person really leans and trusts their intuition. The Mystic card revels in intimate union with the divine. So this, for you, Catherine, this is going to be someone who's more spiritual than probably a lot of people from your past who were more just, you think Emperor energy with that earth. This person's all about the money, but that's not how this person is. This person has this giving heart. They want to give back. And they really are tuned in and tapped into their own soul, their own higher self, and the divine. So I hope that resonated for you, Catherine. What an awesome person this is. And this, to me, feels like the person you're going to end up with, the person you're going to marry and have that really long-term commitment with, for sure. All right. Let me put these back, too. All right. Beautiful. You're also a Taurus in Western, Aries in Vedic. Oh my God, sounds amazing. That is awesome. Yeah. So this person, they may not have their sun there, because I feel like they balance you out. So their moon might be kind of on that Taurus and Aries cusp, or their rising might be on that area. That's really what I'm seeing. I just heard Jupiter might be there as well. So they might have a Jupiter on their ascendant or something like that. But that's so fun. That's awesome. You guys would really get along and, have the similar interests or, desire to do different things together. So that'd be so fun. Awesome. Okay, Beanie Baby, you're next, and then Brannigan, and then White Rose. Beanie Baby's got the question already up there. Okay, I'm confused about my purpose because my life has always been hard. Will I have a chance to make my kids and my life better or easier and happier? Well, let's tap into that life purpose oracle for you, Beanie Baby. Anything Beanie Baby needs to know about their purpose to make the kids' life easier and their life easier. Okay. Wow, this flowers card keeps on popping out tonight. That's so funny. So working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So I don't know if you have a garden or enjoy gardening or being outdoors or just flowers in general, but this is just saying, even if you don't have like a business where you're like a florist or something like that, or you're creating like dried flowers and resin or something, this, just you enjoying flowers, being in nature, really does support your life purpose. But you also have the travel card here. Your life purpose involves traveling. So this could be looking like those people who they will buy a school bus, and then they'll convert it like into a home, and then they'll travel around and they'll live in the school bus for like 6 months and just travel around and work from their school bus and do the homeschooling from the school bus, or however it resonates. I don't know if that's something you've ever thought of doing. Maybe not even 6 months worth of time, but just for like a short time. That would really bring you guys together. That's what they're showing me. And the Spirit's really skirting around the actual life purpose part of your question, Beanie Baby, but let's see what we can get. Anything else about Beanie Baby's life purpose? Will she be able to make the kids' life easier? Oh my gosh. That's a lot, but we've got 4 that landed face up, so I'm going to take those 4 and put these ones back. That was a lot of, these cards are just jumping tonight. You guys just must be here for the crazy jumping cards. Okay. Oh, we've got more than 4. We've got like 6. Okay. So I'll just read them out, Beanie Baby, and you can just let me know what you think. Okay. Support. So your life purpose fully supports you. So whatever it is that's your purpose, this is going to be something you can monetize. This is something you can really create abundance in your life and actually be able to support your family with. But talk to your angels. Instead of worrying about things, ask for divine guidance. Really ask your angels to help, and they will step in because they can't invade our free will. So we have to ask them to help us, and then they will start putting breadcrumbs in our path. But of course, they can't do it for us. So they put a breadcrumb, and you pick up that breadcrumb, but then you don't take the action of that breadcrumb. Then they can't really help you. You're the one driving the vehicle of the body here on the 3D. They're working more as the navigation system, if that makes sense. But trust. That's the next card you have. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So anything you have a dream about, Beanie Baby, or have always wanted to do, that dream was put in your heart because it is meant for you. We also have justice here. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So whatever your life purpose or your career is, it's something that really brings justice to the world. You also have creative expression. You're a very creative soul. Your soul just longs to create it to, express itself creatively. You wouldn't be happy in a job where you're doing those repetitive motions with no creativity. You need something where you can just be creative and be yourself. But here we've got time to decide. So really, you are at a crossroads in your life right now, Beanie Baby. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. So follow your heart and talk to your angels, because that dream or desire that you have to create an abundant life for you and your children, that's not just for no reason. That is because you are meant to be able to do that, to create that abundance so you can help your family lead a really beautiful life where you're not worrying about having to put food on the table and make the next dollar. So just really getting in close communication with your guides and angels, and then opening the doors for them to help you. And then you'll start seeing signs and synchronicities in your life where they're pointing the path or the navigation for you to move forward. So I hope that resonates for you, Beanie Baby. Beautiful message. So hopefully that, brought your confusion down a little bit. So it says you're confused about your purpose because your life has always been hard. Well, this is just saying, I think you're coming out of that confusion where you're really going to start narrowing things down, because you did have that time to decide card where you're narrowing things down to really find out and kind of get down to brass tacks on what am I here to do and how can I do it. So I hope that resonated. Okay, so next we have Brannigan, and then White Rose, and then MM, and then Quentin. So Brannigan, if you're here, you're so very welcome, Beanie Baby, and thanks again for your donation. Oh, PayPal's acting up. Oh, man. Well, I will probably let you know if I see it pop up here. It should light up for me and get my attention. Okay. So let's see who is next. Brannigan, go ahead and get your question, and then we've got White Rose and then MM. So if White Rose and MM can go ahead and post their questions right now as well, then I'll have them and I can just jump right into them, keep it moving. Because I've got about, if I'm sticking really tight to my 2 hour, I have, let's see, about 52 minutes left of the live. So we are over halfway there at this point. But we'll see. Okay. So Brannigan, are you still here? They might have donated kind of closer to the top. Let me scroll up and see what their question was. Maybe. First one I see is MM. So maybe I'm missing something here. Or maybe it's just so far back that it won't show me. I think that's the case. Yep, we've come too far. It won't show us. Okay. Let's see if Brannigan is here. I'm not seeing them. I'm going to give you about 5 more seconds, and then we're going to get into White Rose Creations question. But Brannigan, you'll be next if you can get your question posted. I just want keep it moving. And then MM, you can go ahead and post your question as well, and we can get right into your question after that. So White Rose Creation wants a general reading, please. Yes, you can have a general reading. Let's find out. Now, there's someone named MM that comes here, so I do recognize the name. I'm just not sure if they're still here or what's going on. Okay. Anything for White Rose Creations? Anything White Rose needs to know? Well, crystal clear intentions. And if you guys have been in my channel recently, I've been all about the intentions. Our intentions, especially now more than ever, are everything. If we intend to do something, just us intending to do it sends this ripple effect out into the ether that we are serious about something. But crystal clear intentions with Archangel Michael. So be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Not wavering, but unwavering faith. So focus on your desires with that faith that, yes, this desire will manifest in my life. And maybe even working with the law of attraction. I don't know if you, I'm sure most of you here probably know what that is at this point, but just really working on your own manifestation abilities and, even limiting beliefs around money or your limiting beliefs around yourself and what you are capable of accomplishing. But you also have the compassion card coming out with Archangel Zadkiel. So soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So especially White Rose Creations, if you've kind of been a little off with someone in your life, a relationship just isn't as beautiful as it once was, that doesn't mean that the relationship's over or that you can't improve things. This basically just means that you are leveling up in some way. You personally are leveling up spiritually, and it might kind of create a dissonance. Okay, we've got another one for Quiche. And yes, so Quiche. So Quiche times 2 there. Okay, so softening your heart and just having compassion for yourself, having compassion for the other people involved in anything going on in your life. If you can't really think of anyone, this just could be you really tapping into that self-love. And speaking of self-love, I'm going to get a self-love message from the, what's it called? The Self-Love Oracle. Anything that White Rose Creation needs to know about self-love. Okay, we've got 2 coming out. We've got Soul Lesson Truth with the throat chakra. So speaking your truth, maybe speaking your truth to someone in your life about something going on with compassion, not yelling at them, but having compassion and really speaking from your heart, using that throat chakra to speak your truth in some way. And also you have the clarity. Wow, I love this. I got to show you. But soul lesson, clarity, solar plexus. Beautiful image there as well. So doing the solar plexus chakra meditations and throat chakra meditations will really help you tap into whatever this is, really owning your truth, owning your power, and then being able to speak that truth to others. That's going to be key for you coming up, White Rose. But what I loved about this is we've got clarity here and we've got crystal clear intentions. So clarity and clear. You're really, like I just heard the song, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. So maybe go listen to that song. I'm sure everyone knows that song. If you don't know it, I don't even know who sings that. I don't know who that's by. But just Google or go to YouTube and search, I can see clearly now lyrics or song, and it'll pop up and read those lyrics because I think there's yet another additional message in there that Spirit wants you to know about. Or maybe that song just has significance to you in your life. I don't know. But there's a message there for you somehow, some way from Spirit. So I hope that resonated for you. Beautiful White Rose Creations. And thanks again for your donation. And it's good to see you again. All right. So next we've got Quentin, and then Kirsten, and then blah, 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 aka Josh. You know it. Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe just listen to it, read the lyrics about it or something, because Spirit's like, there's more guidance there for you in some way. Maybe just like an affirmation or reassurance of something that you're dealing with in your life, or maybe that's coming up for you. This might not even be something on your radar yet, but just keeping that song in mind as if some kind of rough patch coming up. It doesn't feel like anything major, but just something to be able to keep you kind of, your head above water as you speak your truth and really tap into your own confidence in something. Yeah, oh, it did. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, White Rose Creations, and thanks again. So Quentin and who was it we were asking about earlier? It was somebody, Brannigan. Brannigan, is that a person? Is that part of a name? Is that their name? I have not seen anything from them at all. I don't know who that is. Maybe they're a new viewer. MM, you are next, and we haven't seen you either. So Brannigan, whoever that is, and then MM. Okay. Let me just scroll back up and make sure I'm not missing anything. But we got Keisha's second donation. Thanks again for that. MM, hi MM, you're next because I don't know who Brannigan is. But let's maybe put Brannigan at the back of the list just in case they pop back in, and then we'll jump into them when they come back. Otherwise, we'll keep them on the list. March love reading, old or new person. Okay, let's find out. Anything for love for MM coming up in March. All right. Oh, yes, we have something popping in. Wow, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you may have had some rough goes in love recently, or even in the more distant future, past. But it is safe for you to love. So really just doing any healing you have to do surrounding your own self-worth, feeling like, well, there's probably no one out there for me. Just really working through those belief systems or issues. That's really going to help put you in alignment with somebody. Let's just see anything, because really, so far with that card, that's just really self-love stuff. But trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So trusting that there is someone for you. I'm not sure if it's going to be happening for you in March, because they're not giving me like an on and pop and love card quite yet. Let's just get one more to see if there's the potential to meet someone, or if this is someone you already know, or anything that Spirit wants to say. Well, this is the romance of a lifetime. There is true love coming your way. I just feel like this is closer to April, maybe possibly May. Let me roll the Astro die, see if we can get a timeline. Days, weeks, months, hopefully not years, maybe a month. We've got a 4, so April or May. 4 is the 4th month, April, this could be 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months from now. So however that resonates. But let's maybe just tap into the energy of this true love. Just get a couple cards on what they are like. Spirit's not maybe wanting to give an exact timeline, because maybe there's actions that you need to take that'll put you closer to that alignment before they're going to give you a definitive timeline. Because time is funny, because I can tell you right now, this thing is going to happen in 4 days. And depending on what you do or don't do after the reading as a result of knowing that outcome could shift the timeline ahead or back, or what I'm saying. So sometimes Spirit doesn't want to give us that information. Wow, but this is going to be a very passionate love coming your way with that Ace of Wands. That is that phallic energy, very attracted to each other, very driven, very passionate, just very exciting. But it's just a new opportunity for love, and the person themselves may be a fire sign. Let me also just roll the Astro die for a couple of prominent placements in their birth chart, if you're interested in that stuff. MM, for MM's future love in March or further in the future. We've got a 12, so there's Pisces energy. You pair that up with that fire, which would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius fire energy. But also the Pisces in there, a little bit of water. But then we got more water with that Scorpio popping in. Sun, Moon, Rising, or prominent placements for this person. One more. and a 2. So we've got Taurus as well, some earth to balance out all that water and fire. Prominent placement, sun, moon, or rising in Taurus. Okay, so I hope that resonated for you. But yeah, there does feel like to be someone just slightly farther in the distance than March. But for March, really the main message coming through is just to do that self-care, know you're worthy of love, do any healing from past relationships. That'll really help put you in alignment with someone coming up on your radar. So I hope that resonated, MM. Just whatever you're called to, Miss Jashika, however you say your name, Jashika, however much you feel called to donate, that's what you donate. There's no limit here. You're so welcome, MM, and thanks again for your donation. Oh, thank you so much, Liz Lavender. Yeah, it's a little messy and big today. This is like the 5th day hair that I just kind of re-wet and kind of scrunched up a little bit. This is what you get. But thank you. All right. I'm not seeing the other person who was at Brannigan. I'm not seeing them yet. But when they pop in, if one of the mods could tag me or someone could tag me and let me know Brannigan is back on deck, that would be awesome. Otherwise, we're moving into Quentin and then Kirsten and then blah, blah, blah. I'm take a drink of water because all I've been doing is blah, blah, blah. Still no Brannigan. Okay. Not sure who that is or where they're at. Okay, we've got Jashika John donating. So Jashika will be next after this person here. Oh yes, Keisha is on the list as well. Actually, Keisha, sorry, this was me. This was my bad here. It should be Keisha because you did donate over on PayPal. So PayPal donations go to the front of the list. They're not on the back of the list. So that's my apology on that. So it'll be Keisha and then Jashika because they both donated over on PayPal. So they kind of take the skyrocket to the front of the list there. And then Quentin. Unless Quentin already had their question, then I'd get right into that, but I don't see that. So Quentin, you're third on deck. And then Kirsten, and then blah, blah, blah. Oh, we've got another donation from Princess Aquarius, so she can be after Keisha and Miss Jashika. So Keisha, Miss Jashika, and then Aquarius, was it Aquarius Princess? Princess Aquarius, Princess Aquarius. Okay, so donations are still rolling in. Thank you guys so much. All of your donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. So every little bit helps and is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Quentin. Sorry about that, Quentin, but you're still here, thank goodness. So Keisha wants to know, will my business, Swan Song, be successful? I've been uninspired lately. All right, we're going to go to Spellcaster's Oracle for Keisha. Will Keisha's Swan Song business be successful? And anything about that inspiration coming back? Okay, wow. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be successful because there's justice coming. Those scales are going to be balanced out. You feeling like uninspired, that's coming back up to center. You're balancing that out. And really, they're pointing to those scales so much that I need to talk about wherever Libra is in your chart. If you follow astrology at all, whatever house Libra's in, any planets you have in Libra, this is going to be an important house for you to really analyze wherever your Swan Song business is associated. But look here, we've got manifestation. This is that magician energy, that alchemist, really creating some beautiful energy in your life. It's just really beautiful. But you really are manifesting that inspiration back into your life. Let's grab one more. I'm gonna get through all of them today if I can. I try not to go too far past what I say because it does get late and I get really loopy and like it's not a good look for me. But you know, just all of that. But I never have run out of time where I had to push a whole bunch of people. It's usually people who can't hang out the whole time but anytime you guys donate, and if you have to leave, you can always let one of my mods know. And we always call you guys out in future lives. So anytime you donate, if you have to jet out, you can let one of the mods know. And we can also always do the reading without you and have one of us timestamp the video when it just posts to my channel. So I hope that resonates for you guys. And gives you some information about what's going on with that. But happiness, look at that. Beautiful. So that happiness is coming as a result of you really getting back, Quiche, that inspiration. So maybe doing other things that aren't associated with Swan Song that you enjoy, just getting out in nature, anything that really makes you happy. Doing that is really going to help you feel excited about your life again. So I hope that resonated. Just really taking care of yourself. I think a lot of people right now are kind of in this stagnancy period, but a lot of people are coming out of that now, especially with that manifestation card. Ask your guides and angels to help you move through the stagnancy, or to really point out anything you need to learn from this period of life to really get you moving back in a direction that feels more inspired. And they will definitely deliver for you on that. Just be ready to do some work, though. If you're going to ask your angels to show you what you need to learn, be ready to do the work, because they ain't playing. They're coming to help you work through anything that's going on. But I think most of us at this point are really just willing to do any work we need to get to that better feeling vibration, if that makes sense. Oh, we've got blah, blah, blah donating on PayPal as well. And yes. And then Princess Aquarius. So those are our last 2 PayPal donations that I have here. Let's see. So I'm not sure if Brannigan is back yet. I don't think so. I don't think I saw anything from them. But after that, now we've got Jashika. Jashika, you are next, and then blah, blah, blah. Those are PayPal donations. And then in the Super Chat donations, we've got Quentin, then Kirsten, then blah, blah, blah again, and then Doi Doi, and then Ria Lim, and then Pooja, and then Crazy Tempest. All right. Yep, still doing paid readings. I've got, if you check that PayPal list right above there, that's how many we've got left. And of course, if someone donates between now and when that list runs out, of course, they will be on that list as well. Saturdays are the days where you're guaranteed to at least have a chance in what I call the free question mosh pit. And I intuitively select a question from the mosh pit each free round with the help of my guides and angels. But of course, anytime you want a guaranteed reading on my channel, you can always donate just for that energy exchange. If you really need something answered and you exchange your energy, the monetary energy, it always balances it out. So, okay. So MIC, okay, what's coming toward Miss Jashika in terms of marriage? Awesome. Okay, and we've got Kirsten Young donating over here as well. So Kirsten, I think you're the same one on my list, so we'll get you down for 2, but you'll be right after blah, blah, blah's first question. So if Jimmy can add Kirsten again after blah, blah, blah's first question up on that PayPal, that would be great. Thank you so much. Okay. Awesome. So what's coming to Miss Jashika in terms of marriage? Let's find out from the romance angels. Whoa, that's a lot, but we're going to take the top one of that. Well, this could be the one. It says here you've already met the romantic partner you seek. But if you can't think of anyone that this could be in your life, this could be a past life connection coming in. But Spirit really is working behind the scenes to bring you and someone together. That's really what I'm seeing. First and foremost, right out the gate. So if there's already someone on your mind that you're like, could it be that person? Then this might just be clarification and validation that, yeah, it could very well be that person. Let's get some more message from Spirit for Miss Jashika's, what's coming toward her in terms of marriage. Oh, yeah. Well, there definitely is a marriage partner on and popping, and somewhere in the future here. You have a definite wedding on your horizon. Beautiful. So the situation you're asking about involves marriage. So future partner, that involves marriage, but there's also a lot of passion with this person. This is somebody who you were thinking of an Aries you once knew. Well, that could just be your validation that it might be that person. We could even ask the angel answers if that's the case. But whoever this is coming into your life, this is someone where it's a very passionate and exciting kind of relationship. All right, is this the Aries that Miss Jashika was thinking of that she once knew? Okay, Unlikely. So it's probably not that person. But meditation will bring you answers. So if this is somebody you've already met in this life, meditation might bring you answers. Or even putting that intention out there when you go to sleep to have a dream about that person, if it's someone you already know, just so you know, because when you're wondering about who you're going to marry, you get real curious. You're like, I wonder if I already know them. It could be someone else. Yeah. It really does feel unlikely that it is that Aries, but just putting that intention in your dream state or before you go to sleep that you'll dream about the person you already know, if it's that person. I mean, like 9 times out of 10, Spirit will deliver, at least in my track record with asking questions and then getting answers in dreams, or asking to visit certain crossed over loved ones and then having dreams about them. It really does work that way. So yeah, I think this is going to be most likely, if it's someone you know, you'll know soon. You'll just have an inclination or kind of an intuition on that. But this could also just be a past life person that's coming, or someone you don't know in this life yet, but you will know them very well at some point coming up, because you will have a lot of passion and a wedding as the outcome. So that's beautiful. Okay. Next on our list, we've got, and I hope that resonated, and thanks again for your donation, Miss Jashika. All right. Let's see. I know my list was posted like 5 seconds ago. Okay. So Princess Aquarius, and then blah, 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 and then Kirsten. And then we got Quentin, and then Kirsten, and then blah, 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 and then Doi Doi, and then, down the line. So if you heard your name, be ready to post your question very soon so we can get into it. But Princess Aquarius, you are next, and then blah, 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 you are on deck for question number 1. And then Kirsten, you're on deck for your first question as well. Princess Aquarius, how does the Aries feel about me and his next actions toward me? Okay. How does the Aries feel about Princess Aquarius and any next actions toward her? Oh, wow. So we've got soulmate and calling in your soulmate. So I think this Aries is a soulmate, and we'll just read it. Yes, this is your soulmate. So it is a soulmate. That is a soulmate connection. That is why you can't stop thinking about that person, most likely. But calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So just having faith that you'll be able to unite and come together. But this is his actions toward you. Maybe he's doing some prayers and affirmations that you will come into his life. Let's just see any additional information that Spirit wants you to know about his next actions toward you. Yeah, past life relationship. Look at that. You have known each other before. Yeah, this is a past life soulmate connection. Beautiful connection. That almost looks like the same guy in both of those. I don't know if he looks like that. Maybe he has different hair in this lifetime, or maybe that like he's muscular like that. I don't know. Use your own intuition on that. But I was just called to talk about that guy for some reason. I normally don't when that card comes up. But to me, it's like he's really thinking a lot about you and about getting back on that horse. That's really what Spirit's showing me. So I don't know if he's recently been through, whoa, that flew. Let me grab that. I don't know if he's recently been through a breakup or has just had some bad luck in love himself. Grab that. Okay. But yeah, playfulness. So it says here, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. He has dark hair. He's a ladies' man. Okay, so that, however it resonates, to me it feels like just, yeah, very strong energy, very cool, calm, and collected kind of guy. But yeah, that's awesome. That's exciting. But that playfulness card, just maybe extend yourself, throw a little flirty text his way or something just to let him know, hey, I'm thinking about you. Going through a divorce. Okay. So that makes sense why I was picking up that energy that he's, maybe kind of going through some things. But just, let him know. Get yourself on his radar a little bit. And, when the timing is right, I think he'll be able to come to you and be like, hey, what's up? Feels good. Really cool. So I hope that resonated, Princess Aquarius. Beautiful energy, beautiful message. Okay. So next we've got blah, 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 aka Josh. And then we've got Kirsten. And Kirsten, I see your question, so I'll be able to scroll back up for that after blah, blah, blah puts their question up. And I think Josh had a question about a soulmate, if I remember right, from your first super chat there. But you have 2 questions that you've paid for now. So whichever one you want to ask first, Josh, go ahead and get that out. And I'm going to get some chapstick while we wait. And then Kirsten, we'll get into your question right after that. And then after those 2 on deck, we have somebody. After that, we've got Quentin. So blah, 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 then Kirsten, then Quentin, then Kirsten, then blah, 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 then Doi Doi. So, and then we've got a couple after that as well, but that'll be a minute before we get into that. Okay. Oh, hey, Tatiana, how are you? Good to see you here. Oh, you're going to tell her he's manifesting her. You pulled the magician, Jimmy. Oh, that's so cool. Awesome. Well, I'm not seeing Josh's question. Josh, where are you? Come back. We're making our way through the list, and we've got about 24 minutes left-ish, something in there. 24 minutes? No, 26 minutes. Sorry, 26 minutes. I'm probably not going to get through all these questions in 26 minutes, so I'm probably going to be going past 9 tonight, but you know what? I'm here for it. It's all right. Okay, Josh wants to know, when am I going to be with my soulmate? I've been alone for so long, and I just am tired of being alone. Have I met them already, or are they someone new? Okay, let's get into this soulmate stuff for Josh. I already hear you will be able to find a soulmate. Let's just see when or anything. This could be the one. So this is someone you've already met. If it's not, again, when this came out last time, I was pointed to past life connection. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. But if this isn't someone you can point to or think about in your intuition, then this might be just past life connection and you haven't quite met them in this life yet. But now I'm getting chills, and this hasn't happened much yet today, guys. Spirit hasn't been giving me the crazy chills all day today. So to me, when the chills come like that, it feels like it might be kind of close. This could be someone you already know or someone you're just about ready to meet in some way. But here's what we have coming. Okay, so this makes sense. This is maybe something going on. As far as someone you already know in your life with the unrequited love, this kind of makes sense. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I think this is the recent one I just put up there. Okay. Okay, I see it, Josh. Awesome. So there's not to me, this is someone from your past that you can't quite let go of, or someone you keep thinking about, wondering, will you ever be able to reunite with them? And at this point in the juncture, it's still, they've kind of moved on or they're doing their own thing. That's unrequited love. So you might have somebody between when you meet the one, the soulmate connection, like between now and when you meet the soulmate, there might be someone you kind of have a crush on that it's just not going to happen for you. Maybe they're married or they have a boyfriend or they just aren't really interested in dating. There's something going on where the love is more on your side, not theirs. But after that, there's going to be a soulmate connection. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, very soon, very soon. That's why I was picking up on that energy. Very soon for you, Josh. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And don't be asking the universe or your higher self to bring you someone later on. Picture your life, even if you had to put like a big black box over their face so you can't see what they look like, just picture you living the life you want with that soulmate. Picture the things you would do together. Picture how exciting you would feel when you're holding their hand or doing fun things you guys enjoy. Meeting with friends, going out. Just picture you and this mystery soulmate doing all the things that you enjoy. That visualization of you living that life and putting that signal out to the universe, you're ready for someone. You really put yourself in alignment for that to come into your life very, very soon. Let's get another message about this potential future soulmate lady. Yeah, and Josh, I think this is what you're really working through right now is healing family issues. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And of course, I know you personally, so I know the road that you've gone down in your life, and it hasn't been easy. So you just forgiving and doing some healing surrounding those family members that you know have done you wrong and just things that haven't worked out with family members. Healing that, moving on from that is really going to free up a lot of your, basically spiritual energy to attract something new and beautiful into your life. So doing a meditation for healing surrounding family issues will really benefit you and put you in alignment with what you need to be doing to put your energy out there for that next soulmate person. But it's definitely coming in. I can roll the die. That card said very soon. So I wasn't sure if that's very soon you'd have this next person that's kind of that unrequited love. But I think as far as, probably Sarah. It's probably Sarah. Yeah, that's probably the vibe I'm picking up. But as far as this future person, after that unrequited kind of feelings coming up or whatever, there's someone coming in soon after that even. We've got a 10. So 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months. Or the 10th month, which would be October, which to me, when Spirit says soon, to me, October's still considered soon in the spiritual timeline. To me, that feels like someone new in this life, Josh, but it's a past life connection. It's a soulmate that you have had many, many other lives with that is someone new and exciting in this life. But when you meet this girl, you're going to feel like you already know her or like you guys have known each other forever because it's going to be really comfortable and yet exciting. She's going to feel like home to you is really what I'm hearing. Especially when you guys really get into a strong relationship, she's going to feel like the family you've always wanted. Like your connection to her is going to be so strong that you can't deny the amazing attraction there. Soulmate vibes for Josh coming in very soon. Possibly October is kind of the time frame I'm seeing. But that doesn't mean it won't happen before that. Your actions, you doing that healing with your family and just doing that meditation or just visualization where you're picturing your life with her, that's really going to help bring her to you closer. Because I think she may even still be in a relationship at this time. That's what I'm picking up. She may be getting out of like a 2 or 3 year relationship breakup right now, like current vibes, like February 2021. But by the time you meet her, she'll be done with that other person and ready for someone new. Okay, so I hope that resonated, Josh, and I look forward to your second question coming up here. So Kirsten, your question was posted above. So let me go ahead and scroll. So wondering if the cards pick up on a pregnancy for me or not. Been feeling sick and weight loss pills brought my cycle back. Okay, let's find out about a current pregnancy. Anything Kirsten needs to know about this pregnancy? Yes, okay. So just scroll back up so I keep your question here. So picking up on a pregnancy. Okay. Wow. I don't know. There's a big yes. But I know last time we read for you, weren't those souls, those souls felt like they wanted to come through, but there was some healing to do. So I don't know. It's like they're now giving us mixed signals. Maybe you've done some work with the husband or done some your self-healing. I don't know what you've done since I last talked to you, but maybe there's an energy shift. But that literally fell right down, and that is the clearest yes in this whole deck because we've got an exclamation point right there behind it. But on the back of the deck, it says, if you believe and trust. Look at that. So trust that divine timing is at play and trust your intuition. If you believe that this is on and popping for you, then it probably is because that mother's intuition is no joke. But again, if for some reason these little joker babies, baby energy is messing with you, then it's not going to be that long because they really do want to incarnate. And again, that's that little girl energy I'm picking up on especially. And again, the little boy. Wasn't it a little boy, if I remember right? Spirit showed me a younger brother to an older sister. But you may just have that going on. Yes, there was. I did do work with the hubby, Taurus. Okay, awesome. So maybe whatever you did just open those floodgates. Yeah, twins, possibly that absolutely could be on the cards for sure. That's beautiful. Let me just get one card of guidance or anything Spirit wants you to know about this possible pregnancy. Actually, I want to go to Healing with the Fairies. Where is that deck? Had it out earlier. There it is. I knew I had it out earlier for Lori's question when we were doing her private reading. Okay, so anything Kirsten needs to know about these baby or possibly babies coming on in. Well, we've got beauty and detoxification. So something you are doing with your diet or your body where you need to detox a little bit, maybe even clearing yourself from other people's negative energies, really going to be more of a supportive environment for the babies, because they're showing me you get really especially stressed when you are undergoing something as major as being pregnant. You would get very stressed out during the pregnancy. So just really limiting who is allowed to be in your energy. If they're bad juju, they need to be way far away kind of vibes. Like, that's really what they're showing me. But with beauty, this is just you. I need a bath and I am stressed. Okay, there you go. There's your answer. But still, just really honing in on that beautiful feminine energy that you have. Stressed about your new job. Maybe we can ask one question about that real quick since we're here. Anything Kirsten needs to know about her new job? Rise above problems. That's what they're saying. You can rise above this. This isn't anything you really need to stress about or worry about. You're supported. You're guided. There's really nothing for you to worry about with this. Just rise on above those problems. And I know that's easier said than done, but Spirit really has your back. Maybe asking Spirit for help to just make you feel more supported and less stressed. That'll really help you out. Especially if there's a baby on deck or two. You don't want to be stressed during a pregnancy. Like, that's the worst thing, is to bring stress into a pregnancy. So I hope that resonated for your first question, Kirsten, and we'll be back to you very shortly, because next we've got Quentin, and then we've got Kirsten again. And Quentin, you're finally up. That was your other question. Okay, so we did it. Look at that. So Kirsten, you are signed, sealed, and delivered, girl. So thanks again for your donations. Always appreciate it. Always good to see you. And I wish you the best of luck, because that little girl, she really wants to be here now. That is so cool. I'm so excited for you. You'll have to let us know. I know that we had maybe tapped into a potential pregnancy back in, I think it was December for you. If I'm not remembering wrong, or if it even was you, I think it might have been. But this baby wants to come through. So, and whatever you did, that might have just been the golden ticket to get this baby on deck. Awesome. All right, Quentin, are you around, my friend? We are ready for your question. And then we've got blah, 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 aka Josh again. Then we've got Doi Doi, and then Ria Lim, Pooja, Crazy Tempest, I think, or Temperist. I'm maybe reading that wrong. And then we just had a donation just a moment ago by SS, so thank you so much for your donation as well. All right. So, blah, 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 aka Josh. Hubby wants a girl. Well, it feels like this is a feminine energy. And, it doesn't always have to be that, because usually, like with another friend of mine, I can sense 3 babies that want to come through, but there's one of hers, who's also a girl, that wants to come through first so badly. But the potential for twins is there for her as well. And I'm really interested if she does soon become pregnant or whatever, how that's going to play out. I'm really excited. Really excited to know. Elizabeth on PayPal. Let me check out what's going on. Elizabeth, yes, we have Elizabeth over here. Thank you so much. So Elizabeth, you would be next. You would be next. I don't see Josh or blah, 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 aka blah, blah, blah here. So Elizabeth, Liz Lavender, go ahead and post your question, because PayPal takes priority. Whoever posts first between blah, 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 Quentin or Liz will go first. Okay, Quentin, you got your question. So we're going to go right into Quentin. Liz Lavender, you'll be next. And then blah, blah, blah. So Quentin wants to know, what do you see for moving? My brother and I are looking for a house to rent. Okay, anything about the moving for Quentin? All right, anything about moving for Quentin and the brother? They're looking for a place to rent. Okay. Yeah, conclusions are within reach. And when this one comes out, it's a quick conclusion, because we've got the eight of little trees here. That reminds me of the 8 of Wands in tarot, which is one of the fastest moving cards you can get in the whole tarot deck. So to me, this is something that's really going to be coming up quick for you. Also, prosperity lies ahead. So you're going to find a place that's actually more affordable than you initially thought, or what you had maybe budgeted for, or you and your brother had budgeted for. Something that's really going to be affordable for you guys, so you will be able to save more money for other things in your life rather than just paying rent somewhere. Let's just see. This feels like it's coming in hot. Some real quick energy. But for you, this is just letting you know not to stress. Take time to breathe out. Don't stress about this. This is something that's really going to be the conclusions within reach very soon, and prosperity lies ahead. That's really what they're showing me. I do want to get a bit of guidance maybe about what this stressful kind of vibe is. Maybe it's just the stress surrounding finding a place, moving. I mean, that's stressful. But let's just get a word of guidance about the move for you. Yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. You're safe. So wherever it is you decide to decide to go, you're safe. You're really figuring out a good part of town or place to move, and it's going to be a place where you really can kind of put down some roots and not have to move for a while, especially if you've really struggled to find a place that felt like home for a while. You're going to feel a lot more at home in this next place is really what I'm seeing. So I hope that resonated, Quentin. And we had just Sandy donating again over here on PayPal. So right after, because blah, blah, blah has their question. So right after blah, blah, blah's question, we will go ahead and get into Sandy, who donated on PayPal. Oh, sorry. Liz, and then Sandy. So I hope that I didn't mess up the order there. So yes, blah, 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 then Liz Lavender, then Sandy. So Liz Lavender, if you can get your question posted right now, we can get right into it after blah, blah, blah's question. All right. Josh wants to know, my question is, even though I have my disability borderline, I really want to work. Should I take a job with Ryan? I feel like it might not work out, or it might be something really magical. Well, let's just find out. You and your cousin Ryan working together. Ryan, not Ryan, my husband, but Ryan, my sister's husband. Yeah, we both married a Ryan. And then my brother married a girl who has a son whose last name is Ryan. So there's lots of Ryans in the family. Yeah, Josh, don't let your past hold you back. Follow your gut, follow your heart. I think this might be something that would really bond the two of you together, something that you guys could really have fun together, and it feels good so far. But don't let your past hold you back. So if things had gone wrong in work in the past, which I know they have for you, you've left a lot of jobs that just weren't a good fit. To me, this feels like when, the opposite of the south node energy is the north node, which is destiny, doing what you're here to do. So you're leaving that past behind, not letting it hold you back anymore, and stepping into something new. It says here nothing will come of the situation. I want to get some clarifiers on this, because I do feel like this would be something fun and exciting for you. But let's just see what this nothing will come of the situation is talking about. Well, this is the thing. This is what they're showing me, because this is contradictory energy here. So believe in the impossible, and then nothing will come of the situation. This is just having that defeatist attitude, like, oh, why bother? And then this is anything is possible. So really what Spirit's showing me, Josh, is you're in control of this thing. If you want this to be a magical experience, then it can be. But if you're going to be like negative or defeatist about it, then it will be. So really your own attitude is going to really lay the groundwork or the foundation of how well this is going to play out. Let's just get one more word of advice about this situation. All right. Yeah, take time to breathe out. So there just may be you stressing about what to do next or what steps to take. But just do some soul searching, do some meditations, and really check in with your intuition, because I think you're going to find that this might be something, and Spirit's not showing me like this is going to be the thing you're going to do until you're 65 or anything like that, but it just might be something fun you can do for a while to really just bond with your cousin and just do something new and do something with your time that you feel really good about. Let's just get an additional word of guidance for Josh on this endeavor. Wow. So yeah, believe in the impossible and believe and trust. So your own belief systems around money, around jobs, around employers, around being an employee, that's going to shape the reality you create. So of course, in your past, you had a lot of bad experiences with work. This is basically saying to really heal from some of those past relationships with old, not to where you have to go shake a bunch of old employers' hands like, yes, I wish this would have worked out better, but just, energetically releasing the past because it's not serving you. Don't let it hold you back anymore. Release what's gone on before and trust and believe that you can create a better future moving forward. That's your word of advice from Spirit. So you're in control of this operation. If you think this is a good idea, use your intuition and go that direction. But if you at some point feel like, oh, this sucks, it's never going to work out, then you're going to manifest that in your life. You're so welcome, Josh. I hope that resonated and brought you some excitement into your life. This and the new soulmate coming in, you might just be a different man this time next year. Who knows, right? But I wish you much love and blessings on the journey that you're about to take. So that's awesome. So Liz Lavender, could I get any guidance for find my future career, please? I'm thinking about owning my own business and have a few ideas, but I'm not really sure yet. I want to do something I'm really passionate about. Awesome. Let's get into that life purpose oracle for Liz Lavender. Oh, it's falling right down. Okay, so family is the card that fell down. So loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So to me, this endeavor or this business you're wanting to create, and Sandy, you're after this. So I think you had mentioned you wanted a general. So we'll get right into Sandy's question after this. And then after Sandy, we've got Doi Doi and then Ria Lim and then Pooja. Okay, so Liz Lavender, you just having a happy family life, maybe even working with someone in your family or being able to work to eventually support a family. That's what this feels like to me. On the back of the deck, you've got trust. So trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So you just trusting in the process and, taking that leap of faith and then letting the universe catch you. That's going to be a big thing on your part to just trust that this is going to work out and be in your best interest. But also on the back of the deck, you've got sensitivity. And when this card comes out, this is my psychic upgrades card. You are really popping up spiritually, leveling up spiritually, and really coming into your own, really owning those spiritual gifts. And those spiritual gifts are going to really work in your I can still accept some. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to work our way through this in a decently timely manner. Hopefully I won't be live all night, but we'll take them until I just can't go no more. So thanks for letting me know that. But it says here, you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So I think you owning your own business, that is the change you need to make accordingly as well, is being able to own your own business, work your own hours, be your own boss. That's just going to be the best support for your life purpose and what you're here to do, because you also have that speaker card. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So talking to people, speaking your truth, being that voice for the voiceless, perhaps, where you're really putting yourself out there in a way where you're speaking to a lot of people or communicating a lot. Let's see what else. Anything else for Liz Lavender about starting her own business? This flowers card will not leave us alone tonight, but this to me, if you're not very passionate about flowers, I'll just read it. It says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So I don't know if you have a garden, you like nature, you want to do something with flowers that might be very specific to you, or just being out in nature. That's another way we can interpret this. Even if your actual business or job that you're creating doesn't involve you working outdoors, this just could be your connection to nature really fuels your passion to go after whatever business endeavor that you have coming up. But let's just see if Spirit will give us maybe one or two more about possible business ideas for you, Liz. Possible business ideas for Liz. Okay. So we have let go. So walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. So this is you walking away from working for other people. Scott Jenner is here. Oh my gosh, I've known Scott since like second or third or fourth grade. I know for sure fourth, but maybe a little earlier than that. Scott was one of my nearest and dearest friends growing up. So hello, Scott. How are you? But you, Liz, are letting go of the past, really leaving third grade. Yeah, you're right. That's when you moved to Libya, I think, if I remember. I could be wrong. Time flies. But Liz, you really are letting go of that way you operated in the past and really owning and stepping into being that business owner. But yoga, you got yoga popping in here. So your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So I don't know if you're interested in yoga, Liz, or more holistic living or lifestyle or anything like that. But maybe even just doing yoga or being a yoga practitioner, that might be something that you can do to, and even an energy healer. We're putting this back, energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose, Liz. Even if you're not working a traditional job where you're healing people with your hands or becoming a doctor or a nurse or something like that, just you being around people is like a really healing kind of energy. So I hope that resonates for you, Liz. Beautiful. You've got options is basically what Spirit's saying. You've got options. Maybe too many options to where you just don't know, what direction to go. But just checking in with your intuition, asking Spirit to really lay out some breadcrumbs for you to follow, to really figure out what your purpose is and what you want to do. Just watching count. Yes, it always counts. All right, dear Sandy, you are next. And I think you had mentioned you wanted a general reading. This just lit up, but I think that was Instagram, not PayPal. Okay, just making sure we didn't have any other donations that needed to jump to the front of the list. So we're working our way down, guys. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Okay, Sandy, just let me know you're still here before I get into your general reading. I always just want to make sure you're still here. Thank you so much. I definitely feel like my purpose is to help people in some way. Well, yeah, you had that family card, and on that family card were some children. So maybe even working with children in some way or creating something that will benefit children, something like that. Yeah, use your intuition, do some heart-to-heart conversation with yourself and your higher self and meditations and soul searching. And I think your path will be illuminated for you, Liz. And the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. Yes, Sandy is here. Okay, good. Where are we going, Sandy? Where are we going? We're going over here to the, what's this one called again? Trust your vibe. Anything Sandy needs to know, Spirit? Sandy's leaving it up to Spirit tonight with a general reading. Anything Sandy needs to know? Well, we've got one thing coming out. You're learning something, or in the near future, you're going to want to learn more about something. And this feels creative to me. We've got some chalk marks here. This person's maybe been writing some things. And this also feels very spiritual. You may be learning from your guides and angels, like during your sleep time, or your meditations if you do meditations. But look, we've got a 19, which adds up to a 10, which is the end of one cycle closing, and then a new beginning. So whatever it is you're learning, this could be something that you knew about or had learned about years and years and years ago. But this is something you're really coming back around to be like, I want to pick that up again, or I want to learn more about that. And it's actually going to create a lot of fun in your life. Because to me, this feels exciting. This is exciting energy. On the back of the deck, you got two that are really exciting here too. Call on your angels. So yeah, your guide, this to me feels like a spirit guide that really wants to connect with you. It could even be Archangel Michael. I might pull a card on that deck just to see. But calling in your angels, and this to me is almost like, I know it's more of a spiral, but it's also a question mark. Like you're really questioning how you can level up more spiritually. But you just putting out the intention that you want, because you had mentioned on your live, Sandy, that you just, you wake up and then you're like, how can I serve others, Spirit? Like, let Spirit work through me. And that's really what this feels like to me. You're learning from this spirit guide how you can serve others. But as a result of you serving others, Sandy, it's coming back to you in abundance. But just make sure, because the other kind of card on the back of the deck was when you are learning and tapping in and wanting to be of service to others, just make sure there aren't those coming in to take advantage of you, because you do have the Claim Your Boundaries card. So just make sure anyone who's kind of an energy vampire or someone who's just looking to get something for free or just trying to take all your energy or all your time, that you need to put up proper boundaries just to make sure they don't kind of totally take over your life. But you've got the number 24 here, which adds up to that 6. And to me, that is that unconditional, loving, motherly energy, which that's the vibe I get from you. You have that kind of adopted family that you've taken in under your wing. But this to me doesn't feel like you need to make boundaries with those people. This is just other people that may try to encroach on your time and attention. And maybe just people giving you the runaround just to see how much of your time they can take up. Just be aware of that, and I think you'll have no problem just kind of keeping them at a distance. But on that Call on Your Angels card, you have the 4 here, which is all about that spiritual support. Your guides and angels really do want to help build a solid foundation for you. And I think whatever it is you're learning coming up, this to me does feel really also spiritual gifts. So whatever it is you want to learn that's kind of out in the world, maybe a new hobby or something you're wanting to learn about, or I don't know, astrology, like it could be anything, but this also feels very spiritual, like learning who you are more on a soul level, Sandy, tapping in your own gifts, your own just sandiness, your authentic self on that soul level. And you're really learning how to bring more of that online and really let that shine out in the real world. But I do want to grab one from the Archangel Michael deck. Oh, that's too many from this. I'm just trying to put these away. But let's just see what Archangel Michael has to say. Any word of advice for Sandy? Yeah, I do feel, Sandy, you work with Archangel Michael, so you might want to Google Archangel Michael, Spirit Guide, signs Archangel Michael's with you, something like that, to really see if that's the energy I'm picking up on. Of course, trust your own intuition. You might have some dominant guides you already work with. I'm not sure. But it says here, your children are watched over by angels. So to me, this just feels like you wanting to be that protector of your adopted family, and maybe even your actual family, or people you consider like your children or like your family, people who especially who are younger than you, that you feel this protection or protective energy over. They're watched over and guided as well. There's nothing to worry about. No craziness is coming their way anytime soon, I don't feel. But also spend more time outdoors. So getting outdoors in nature if you can. And I know where you live, it's kind of wintertime. But, again, the main theme tonight about getting outside is just, if you notice the sun is shining, I know a lot of times during the winter it's just overcast. But if you notice the sun is shining, just go outside for a moment, even if it's literally like 5-10 minutes, and just sit with your face facing the sun with your eyes closed, and just let that sun just wash over you. That's really healing. Even just a few minutes a day of that is really healing, not just to our physical body, but also to our soul. We just feel so nourished with our soul, like that kind of vibe. Okay, so I hope that resonated, Sandy, and brought you some guidance. That's what Spirit wanted you to know tonight. And thanks again, as always, for your awesome donation, Sandy. Always appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, feeling hot or randomly hearing Michael, around other conversations. And man, this summer I had this amazing experience with my sister, my cousin Tanya, and her daughter Jessie, where that whole weekend, it was a family reunion, but that whole weekend we heard the name Michael everywhere. And we were just at that point, like, it was just comical the amount of times we had heard Michael, that we just were like, yep, we're all working with Archangel Michael. We already know it. And we were talking about it, and it just all lined up. And it's just Michael this, Michael that, everywhere we went. So funny. You're right. Yeah. And getting hot. I get so hot when you can see how red my cheeks are. Like, I get so hot with Archangel Michael near me. It's just crazy. When will, you're asking a question. We're still working on a super chat and PayPal donation list. But next up, we've got Doi Doi. Are you still here? You've waited so long. And then Ria Lim, are you here? Pooja. And then Kate, Crazy Tempest. And then SS. And then Brannigan, whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're around, you're always on deck. And Doi Doi, me Libra, him Leo. What is he thinking or feeling? Okay, so is this like a romantic question, Doi Doi? Yeah, definitely working with Michael. Yeah, it's funny because I can be just cold and chilly as all get out, and then I come in here and I got my fan on, and I'm just like starting out really cold, but then before I know, I'm just like, oh man, I can't take off any more layers. I'm just so hot in here. It's like that Nelly song. It's getting hot in here. And I'm not going to do that on camera. All right. I think this is a romantic question. So, Doi Doi, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So he is really debating, possibly reaching out to you to make a move. But he's unsure because I think there is this element of intimidation where he feels a little bit intimidated by your amazing energy. That's really what I'm seeing. Or maybe even like resentful or regretful of something he did in the past that he's ashamed about. But he loves you. Like, I can see that clearly. There's this love here, and there's definite chemistry. He thinks you are one hot cookie. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So absolutely. Gotta run. Thank you again. You're so welcome, Sandy. Thanks for popping in. Always a pleasure to have you here. And I was glad to catch you on your live earlier. Yeah, you guys need to check out just Sandy's channel. She makes amazing crystal and metal jewelry, metalsmith. And she's having a big auction over on Friday night. So go search here on YouTube, just Sandy, all one word like that. She's having a crystal and jewelry auction on Friday. So go check her out. I can't wait. I want to go check that out as well. But check it out because she's getting rid of a lot of stuff, it looks like. So go check it out. All right, Doi Doi. Anything else for Doi Doi? Anything she needs to know about the Leo? Yeah. I don't know if you had been with this person in the past or if this is just a crush. Like, I'm not sure your exact personal situation. But if this is an ex or someone that you kind of are, were kind of doing the dance with, or dancing around maybe a relationship and then things didn't work out. Love you too, Sandy. It's coming back together. There's a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Even if you weren't dating this person before, but they've been a part of your life for a while, they're coming back around. But there's definite chemistry. This person wants to express their love to you, this Leo, so it feels good. So that is your answer for what's coming up. Yeah, he definitely has feelings and thoughts about you quite a bit, it feels like. So I hope that resonates for you, Doi Doi. And thanks again for your donation. All right, Rhea Lim, you are next, and then Pooja, and then Crazy Tempest, and then SS, and then that is it. No, Nyasia. We're running into Nyasia. Nyasia Black just donated over on PayPal. So you jump to the front of the list, girl. What is your question? Go ahead and get that out. And then those who I just named, go ahead and get your questions ready or posted. Rhea Lim, go ahead and post your question. Pooja, post your question. Crazy Tempest and SS, hold your questions for just a moment, but you guys are on deck very soon here. And then I think that's probably about all I'm going to have time for tonight, because I'm already about 10 minutes past where I wanted to be tonight, but I love you guys so much. I just can't walk away. General, please, whatever I need to know. As always, Nyasia, awesome. I'm, for some reason, being directed over here to the numerology deck. Let's see what this means. I wanted about 3 cards from this deck, and I think I'm going to pair them with that Chakra Love deck. This is a fun, I'm doing like a spread for you, Nyasia. I don't know why I got this sudden inspiration, but that's what we're doing. We're going to go with it. Anything for Nyasia. Anything Nyasia needs to know right now. Oh, wow, girl. Wow, 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 wow. There is a beautiful self-love message popping in for you to have more self-love. And we got the 61 up here, which adds up to a 7. So this is you learning, really examining those belief systems around self-love, because you are lovable and you need to understand that on a cellular level is what Spirit's showing me. Really understanding that. But there's also something about you making some effort in following your dreams coming up. So really trying to figure, well, you've been seeing 7s for a reason, and it feels like big support. So you're putting forth effort, and as a result, Spirit has your back. They are putting that support out with that 4. So you may also be seeing a lot of 444, 44, and right as I'm saying that, it is 911 on my clock. It just turned to 912, but right when I saw it, it was 911. So you may be seeing also a lot of 911, and 911, is that number we call when there's an emergency. So Spirit's like intervening with you in like this form of emergency with the self-love, wanting you to love yourself more, take better care of yourself, and really love who you are on that soul level and as a personality here on this planet. But as a result of you gaining that self-love, oh, you've been seeing it all. This is just clarification that this is your guides and angels shaking you awake and trying to get your attention. Oh, no worries, Jimmy. I've got the list at this point. It's not too crazy, so I can do it. Feel free. And always, Jimmy, thanks again. You guys will have to check out Intuitive Tarot. It's hard to find his channel because you can't just type in Intuitive Tarot, or even Jimmy's Simple Kitchen, which was his like channel link. Something about him changing his name, I think, makes it really hard to find his channel. But Jimmy, if you want to post the link to your channel for everybody to be able to subscribe, that would be awesome. Because he did an amazing live, his first real authentic or like official, I guess not authentic, official live stream today on YouTube. where he broke down all the different astrological signs and gave readings, and it was amazing. But I could only stay for a moment because I was getting ready for my private readings for the day, so I wasn't able to stay very long. But I definitely want to come on when I have more time, Jimmy, and be able to help you out over there because you've done so much for me here. Okay, thanks again, Jimmy. But Nyasia, yeah, you're putting a lot of effort into figuring out kind of who you are more on that soul level, because you are about to really level up and start following your dreams. And we've got a number 13 here as well. 8 plus 5 is 13, and you've got 13 here, which adds up to 44. So 44, the number 44, coming in again hot for you, Nyasia. But I'm going to grab a chakra love message associated with each of these 3 cards. So this is going to be the card associated with following your dreams and what chakra, what crystal you can work with to really tap into that energy of your dreams, your desires, your purpose. For Nyasia, oh, wow. Yeah, we've got balancing all the chakras you need to balance all those chakras for following your dreams. So the only illusion is separation. So blue lace agate, amethyst, or new jade, those are the stones that this is really, recommending for you to work with to really tap into your dreams. And I'm really honing in on amethyst. Amethyst is a power stone for you, Nyasia. I feel you may be an indigo child, and a lot of times lapis lazuli. Look, lapis lazuli is really associated with the indigo ray. And then amethyst, a lot of indigos just adore amethyst. And I've got them both here. I'm not an indigo. I'm more of a crystal child, but I totally get the vibe. And I love it. So those 2 might be good ones for you to wear to help you follow your dreams. Let's get a message for your self-love. Wow, you've got divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. How beautiful to pair that up with your self-love here. Blue lace agate, which is funny because that was also a recommendation over here. So amethyst and blue lace agate are like power stones for you to not only tap into your self-love, but to also really follow your dreams and your purpose. So let me clear the makeup melting to my face. And then we're going to get into the effort. Okay, what chakra or message? Well, that was the crown chakra. I don't know if I said that. Crown chakra. Crown chakra meditations and work. Okay, so that's why your birthday's coming up then, because that's February's birthstone, if I'm not mistaken. My grandma was born in February, so I know that she's got an amethyst birthstone. Effort. We've got 2 for effort. 2 cards for effort, Nyasia. And one is sacral and one is root chakra. But this was basically saying balance all those chakras. So just doing work on all the chakras is just going to do nothing but benefit you and really put effort toward your dreams for sure. February 26th, awesome. My grandma was born February 21st. And fun fact, Kurt Cobain was born February 20th. But with this root chakra card, it says here, safety in the hurricane of life. A strong foundation will keep you safe. And what did I say about those 4s? Foundation, effort. No wonder it popped off with this. Snowflake obsidian is a great stone to help you ground yourself. Also, passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change, Nyasia. Tiger's eye, sacral chakra. So that was a beautiful message. Yeah, lots of stuff you can do with your chakras. Lots of stuff you can do with self-love, and even carrying those crystals. Carrying your birthstone is a power move. That's a queen move. Wearing your own birthstone is a sign to the universe that you're ready to own this life, and Spirit does this sometimes. When it gets late, I get loopy and it gets funny. But Spirit's like, you wear your birthstone, it's like a power stone for you, and you hit life so hard you're going to knock its teeth out. Like, that's what Spirit just showed me. I love when they get funny like that. They get silly. I get silly at night, so that's what you get when you come to the Woo Woo Wednesday live stream over here on my channel. You're so welcome, Nyasia. Always a pleasure to read for you. Oh, Ethan, you're here. You joined the stream and saw the Merkaba symbol immediately. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, Ethan. That is that numerology deck. I just felt so called. We have not used this at all lately on my live streams, but we were using it for Nyasia's reading. That's a sign for you, Ethan. Absolutely it is. I love this. You're amazing. You're amazing, Nyasia, and it's always a pleasure to have you here. So happy to get to know you over on Telegram and Dr. Lupo's live as well. I love this little community we're all building. Soul family coming home to each other. That's how I see it. So awesome, Naija. I can't wait to hear all about you owning that powerful queen that you are. Love it. Yeah, you're struggling with that self-love and feeling worthy. Well, you're about to have it on and popping for you in such a good way. Okay, I'm working my way back to that list because I know Jimmy had to take off. But we're really working our way through the list. So, Rhea Lim, are you here? Nations. Let me write my list out here because I'm the only mod that's left. Oh no, that's right. Ethan's here, but this is the current list I'm working on. We're getting down to the wire. Oh no, Jimmy is back. Hello, Jimmy. No, maybe you didn't leave yet. Maybe you just mentioned you had to leave soon. See, I'm confusing myself. Okay. It's funny because when I'm reading for someone, it's like I block out everything but their profile and their name and their message because it's like that's how I hone in on things. This can't be a coincidence. No, not at all. Not at all. Real Limo wants to know general reading from Spirit. Awesome. We're gonna go to the Spirit Messages deck for you, Rhea. Anything from Spirit for Rhea? These two absolutely need to come out. Wow. So Rhea, yeah, wow, and that nature card needs to come out to play too. So Rhea, you may have had a lot of memories. This is very Six of Cups vibes. This is nostalgia for the past. A lot of memories come up lately around passed over loved ones and just your past in general. Really kind of ruminating about the past and maybe even missing certain people from your past or things from the past. But here it says, memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So especially if you've been missing someone who's crossed over, this is just that reminder they are not gone. And they are not forgotten, that's for sure. But here in the back, I'm really directed to this key. So this right here on the back of the neck, I'll just show you on me because it might be kind of hard to point. But on me, okay. So right here, there's that kind of ball joint right here where your neck meets your head. And that is called the Mouth of God chakra or the Zeal chakra. And that's coming online right now for a lot of people. And when that comes online, you have like a really direct connection to spirit. So I think if you've been having a lot of pain in your neck, in the back of your head, headaches, migraines, anything going on, even like in the back part of your throat, which, follow it back, kind of the back part of your neck there, that's just, that chakra is really getting activated in a lot of starseeds, a lot of light workers right now. But that just might be spirit planting those memories in your head for you to be able to do some healing from something that has transpired in the past. And spirit's really wanting to put some stuff into your head, really communicating with you through your own thoughts, through clairvoyance, through even clairaudience, because the ears are located on the head, for most of us anyway. But it's saying here to take a moment, stop. Now is not the time to rush into this decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So if there's a decision you feel kind of pressed to make, jaw pain, yeah, that's also associated because it's about level, back there with what's going on. Absolutely, it's all connected. But if there's a decision you've been really ruminating or even feeling forced by someone to make a decision, being pressured, that's the word I want to use, pressure to make a specific choice or decision. Just take a moment, take a breathe out, step back, because you also have the nature card. Connecting with nature is really going to help clear your head to really even tap into that spiritual communication that you're receiving from people that have crossed over, your guides, your loved ones, your angels, to really make the best decision in your life. And trusting your own intuition is going to be key coming up for you as well, Rhea. So I hope that resonated for you. What a beautiful message. But you're just leveling up spiritually. And of course, you have that jaw pain. And a lot of times we want to point to, well, I did this. Maybe I slept wrong. Maybe this, maybe that. I'm seeing 922 on my clock now. So maybe the number 22 is significant to you in some way. Maybe you're born on the 22nd or a life path 22, something like that. Or maybe you see a lot of 22s. Spirit put me right there to see it, to call out that maybe that's an important message for you as well. I hope that resonated for you. Real limo. Okay. Next, we've got Pooja, and then Crazy Tempest, and then SS. And that will do it. I don't think I can take any more donations tonight. We're already about 23 minutes past what I thought I could handle for the night. And I'm starting to laugh and get a little loopy. Feeling so stuck and depressed. Yeah, and that really does happen when, we're kind of going through some body upgrades as well. But you getting out in nature will really help you. Born on the 26th, so kind of about 4 days off. We're about 4 days off. So yeah, that's a great message still. 22s are really supportive energy because they add up to a 4, which is that support stability. But 22s are also like the double 11. 11 is 22, which is the code of awakening. Awakening. Oh yeah, and see, as I'm saying awakening, my phone is telling me it's time for bed. Yeah, I'm trying to get more sleep and more rest, but Spirit's been keeping me up sometimes close to 3 a.m. And when I got to get up at 7 a.m. the next morning, get the kids off to school and all that, it's not a good look for me. So I'm trying to take better care of myself. Got to practice what we preach, right, guys? Okay. Feel out of this world and want to feel like I can connect to people once again. Yeah, again one day. Yeah, and you will. That's called that dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that is, you can always Google that Rhea limo, because it feels so depressive and so heavy and so disconnected from others. But just a lot of times that dark night of the soul really does connect us with other people who are like-minded and soul family members. It really does help put us in alignment with people who are meant for our lives. So you're so welcome, Rhea Limo. Thanks again so much for all of your lovely donations and your comments here. Thank you. Help others, but it's hard to take care of yourself. Yeah, exactly. That self-love I keep preaching about. I've really come into my own with the self-love lately, but it's just the self-care that I also need to bring on deck. I'm working on it, guys. I really am. So Pooja wants to know, I just saw it. Oh, there it is. Do I have any ancestral karma to burn in this life? Let's go to the Angels and Ancestors deck. What a beautiful deck to really get to the bottom of any ancestral stuff. I feel like shuffling it this way real quick. Okay. For Pooja, does Pooja have any ancestral karma to burn or anything to know about her ancestral lineage? Wow, She-Wolf. You've got She-Wolf coming online here. Unleash the wild within. To me, this feels like you're clear. Of course, any healing that you feel you need to do as far as your family lineage or family trauma. Oh, there is another question above. Okay, well, I can just answer them both. We're here. Why not? So if you, let's see. Okay. So past lives and then second ancestors. Okay, I didn't see that. So I guess we're just going right into ancestors. We'll answer about past life. And it could even be connected. It could be the reason you ask both of those questions together is you are part of your own ancestral line. Back, like a ways. It doesn't feel like a recent ancestor that you have reincarnated from that life into this life. But it does feel like farther down your ancestral line, especially on your father's side of the family. You were one of your own ancestors way back, and you're coming back because you're bringing this wild she-wolf back online, this beautiful energy to really reclaim who you are on a soul level and to let that shine here in this world. But that could be just, because you are one of your own ancestors from way back, part of your own ancestral karma you're clearing up is your own actual karma from how many lives ago in this life. I don't think that's unheard of. I think other people have probably tapped into the fact that they are one of their own ancestors. Especially if you feel called, Pooja, to really connect to your ancestors. This is just a clear indication that you've had a past life as one of those ancestors. And the ones who've been with you along the way are working with you, ancestors on the other side still as well. Yeah, hermit energy, retreat and recharge. So to me, this does feel like a major past life in India. And I'm not even sure where you're from, Pooja, but I'm getting vibes of India as this lifetime you were in the past in India. And this is your first time as Pooja Pandi here. This is your first life back in India for a long time. If that's where you're from, that's what Spirit's showing me. If that's not correct, clarify me, but whatever past life I'm picking up on, maybe your ancestors were in India. I've been feeling that way, but just not from my dad's side, but as well as my mom. Well, it's funny because as I said, dad, I was struggling, mom, dad, mom, dad, mom, dad. It could have been that because, you know, the way the world is, we kind of all stem from the similar ancestors that your parents were in the same family line way, way back. So to me, it does feel father and mother now that I'm saying that. And I was saying father, and it's like mother, father, mother, father. And because I was almost like, you might have watched this on the playback and see how I kind of hesitated before I said father. So it might be that the father, mother are from that same family line. It doesn't feel recent. It's not like recent family line, but like way back, like even thousands of years back. Common ancestor with the mother and father line. Back in like the year 1000 something. I mean, this is ancient stuff compared to, you know, modern history wise. But let's just see if there's anything that past life is really showing you in this life. Yeah, druid, hold space. And to me, druid and hermit really work well together. So this is just helping you tap back into your own spiritual abilities so you can shine your true authentic self in this incarnation. Shine your light. Be who you are more on that soul level. And it's becoming more widely accepted to be ourselves on that authentic level every day, because more and more and more people are waking up to the fact that this reality in this world is not what we've been told. It is so much more and so much greater than that. And we as souls incarnated here are so much greater than what we've been told we can be or could be or ever were. So you're just bringing more spiritual gifts on deck and just living that authentic self on a soul level in this life. So that is the karma you're paying back, is just living that authentic self, which is a great karma to be paying, because that makes you follow that north node, that destiny. But of course, that north node and south node are always in, you know, alignment. Everywhere you go around that chart, they are directly opposite. But for you, you really do unite that dragon of Rahu Ketu. You really do unite that dragon, because your past life, you are that ancestor in this life right now, and you're really drawing upon your gifts from that life to bring them into fruition in this life. But as that Rahu energy, you're really amplifying that in a whole new way that you didn't back in that past life in this family lineage. So wow, that is so cool. Like, I don't think I've ever had a reading quite like that. That is awesome. Go you, Pooja. That's awesome. So cool. All right, SS, I think you're next, if I'm not mistaken. The super chat list is getting so short, I can't find it now because it's like blending in. But that's cool. I thank you guys again for all your donations and all your likes on the video. If you can't donate and just want to hang out, like a like on the video really does help me out, because it helps me with the algorithm. So thanks for all your likes as well. That was awesome. Yeah, beautiful reading. So next, I think it was SS, and then let's see. I'm scrolling because I'm gonna find it. I know we don't have much. Oh no, it's Crazy Tempest first, and then SS. Yeah. So Crazy Tempest, you're next, and then SS, you're on deck. All right. So, how y'all doing tonight? Take a drink of water while we wait for Crazy Tempest, and then SS is the last read of the night. I think I'll wrap it up with a read for all of us who are still here. We can tap into that collective energy together. So don't go anywhere. And of course, if you were here for free readings and we never got to the free readings because of all the donations, then what you can do is come on Saturday, because that is the day that I'm guaranteed to do free readings. It's not guaranteed that you will get your free reading answered, because I open it up to what I call the mosh pit of free questions. But I will do 2 donation questions and then a free question. 2 donation questions and then a free question. And that's the order of operations over on my Saturday live stream. My Sunday live stream is a strict 1 hour only, because I usually have a writing endeavor to do that day, either my writing critique group or my meeting with my writing partner, which are different people. But then Wednesday nights, it's kind of, whenever I run out of paid donations, then I will go right into the free questions, unless time's running out and I need to go. And of course I need to go. But we're wrapping up. Pokemon Poke Journey, thank you so much for your donation. We will get you to the list. We just have Crazy Tempest, SS, and then Pokemon Journeys, and we're ready to rock. So Crazy Tempest, go ahead and post your question. And then SS, you are right after that. And then Pokemon Poke Journeys, you are after them. Okay. My throat's getting a little mucusy. Oh, I'm glad the video worked out, Lorraine. I didn't watch it back. I just exported it from the Zoom, and then I uploaded it to my super secret YouTube channel. And I'm glad that it worked out. I knew it would. I had a feeling it would. We still heard and felt it and got all the messages I think we needed, so it worked out. Mercury retrograde mixed with spirit energy interfering with the feed really put a bit of a wrench in it, but guess what? We made it work. All right. You have no question. Okay. Do you want me to pick somebody here in the group or just pick a general message for you, Crazy Tempest? What do you want me to pick? I'm not sure what you're saying. I know you just donated for the sake of donation, and I do appreciate that, but I just wanted to see what you wanted me to do with that donation. If you want me to do a reading for someone else or just a general reading for you, whatever you want. So let me know, and then we'll get into that. And then we will get into SS's question, and then Pokemon Poke Journeys. I don't know that Brannigan ever came back. I don't know that I've ever seen someone named Brannigan in my chat. I'm not sure. You have no question, your pick. So we're waiting on you, Crazy Tempest, just to let us know what you want me to do with that information. You pick, hon, as in whatever you feel. Okay. Yeah, I think because Spirit's coming in hot, let's just go ahead and open it up for free questions. So if you did come here for your question to be answered for free, go ahead and post your question. And as an amazing thank you to Crazy Tempest for donating the question to whoever wants or needs, Spirit needs to answer, that's what we're going to go in for. So if you want to post a question for free that you're hoping that Spirit will pick you, go ahead and post it now. I'm going to give you guys a few moments. And then SS, if you can have your question ready, we'll get right into that. And then Pokemon Poke Journeys, we'll get into your question, and then we will do our little wrap-up, and then I am going to bed. I'm doing the self-care. Okay, so Melody Music, you've been here this whole time. Let's just get into your question. A general reading for Melody Music, and thanks for your support and out with us. Okay, we're going to the Moonology for Melody Music. Anything from Spirit, general reading for Melody Music. Okay, there may be something you need to release or do some healing around Melody Music, but it's just asking, what do you need to release? So there may be energy between you and an ex, or energy between you and an ex-friend, or a situation that didn't work out, or being mad at your parents. I mean, this could just be just about anything. So whatever is really resonating with your intuition, that could be what this is resolving or resulting in. But you can release that energy. That's not something you have to carry with you. And as a result of doing that release, you're really going to have this new beginning come into your life. It's really what I'm feeling. But you just might need a few moments to just kind of take a time out and just really check in with yourself and say, what do I want in the future? And then as a result of you doing that, you're going to really have some cool things coming up. But yeah, confidence is the key to your success here. So having confidence that you can move past any past issues, or, this could even be limiting belief systems about yourself. Even just feeling down on yourself, like you're not worthy enough, you're not accomplishing enough. And it could be a mixed bag of other people and things with going on with them, and limiting beliefs about yourself that you need to release with this solar plexus lion coming up, this Leo energy. This is just you tapping back into that confidence. So doing maybe some sort of solar plexus chakra healing or solar plexus chakra meditation will really help you get in alignment with that confidence that you're going to start feeling very soon. Yeah, because conclusions are within reach. Whatever it is you're releasing, you're going to have a new beginning as a result, because this is an ending. And this is a quick moving ending. Remember that 8 of Wands energy popping in here. So this, whatever's going on for you that feels a little yucky, it's resolving very soon. I do some solar plexus chakra. I did some solar plexus chakra work today. I'll continue. Well, maybe that's just also validation that you're already on the track. You're already on the right track with that. There is no price for donations. I'm just kind of wrapping up the last few questions. So if you did want to get a question answered, you can either donate here or on PayPal. My PayPal link is in the description. Otherwise, I will be back on Saturday if you want to come back then, or next Sunday if you want to come back then. But that was your message, Melody. I hope that resonated for you. So SS, I think you had posted your question. Okay, so we're going to get into SS's question, and then we got Pokemon Poke Journeys. And then if Stephanie wants to donate real quick, we can get into that, and then we will wrap it up with our kind of collective reading here at the end. All right, so SS says, have been feeling a bit confused at my career. Could I have a career reading, please? What is coming for me? When will I get my raise? Okay, let's go to the Life Purpose Oracle. This is my best career deck that I've got. SS, anything SS needs to know about the career, what's coming up. There's been some confusion. Let's get some clarity on the board here for SS. Okay, wow. So it says here, you're free to do what you choose. So there may be that you're really choosing to free yourself from a situation. That doesn't mean you're particularly leaving the job, but just kind of leaving behind energy of ways of operating in this job in the past. But if you wanting to maybe look for a different area of career or a different job, that energy is supported for you. But it says here, you are safe and supported while you change your career. Again, you may not be changing the actual career, but just ways you're operating within the career or dynamics going on at work. Things are going to change for the better. But if you decide to do a different job, you are being protected and guided as you do that. Let's just see anything about the raise, anything about anything else. Oh, you donated on PayPal. Thanks for giving readings. Oh, thank you. Let's see what we got here. Yes, we've got Stephanie. Well, we've got Suerte. We've got Suerte Abad that donated right before Stephanie Hall. So we've got Suerte and then Stephanie. If we can add them to the list, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. And they will jump to priority because PayPal takes priority tonight over the Super Chat, but Pokemon Poke Journeys, you will be after those two. So thank you so much. Okay. Whoa. It's all coming out for you, SS. Okay, wow. So we've got Builder. So your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So I think you really are building up to something in your career here, SS, where you really are going to see a financial increase or a raise. But we have music and artist as well. I don't know if your career or job has anything to do with being a musician or being an artist, but this just could be you doing these things or listening to music. Creating art in your spare time just really refills that well so that when you do go back to work, you feel like you can handle things and you're more on your game if you feel replenished when you come back to work. But with the artist card, it says engaging in your artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of life. So you getting more creative just in your day-to-day life, doing things you enjoy that are creative, even doing things with your hands, building things with your hands that are creative. Even if you're not doing these at work, just doing them at home is really going to put you in this beautiful flow state where you're really open to manifest more money as a result. But music, your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So just listening to music, binaural beats, those solfeggio frequencies, crystal singing bowls or any kind of singing bowls, that's really going to benefit you and just make you feel overall better about life. So I hope that resonated. I think there is a raise in the works, but it's as a result of you making some changes in the career. Again, if you're not looking to leave your actual job, this just could be just changing your kind of ways of operating in the job or your belief systems about the job. You're bang on. Okay, cool. So that sounds like it resonated. So just take that information and run. But there is a good supportive change coming up for you. Remember, you had that protected card. So you're protected as you make these changes, and it just feels really good and supportive for you. So I'm so glad that resonated, SS, and thanks again for your lovely donation. Always appreciate it. Okay, Suerte Abad, thank you again for your donation, and yes, you're so welcome for giving the readings. So much fun. So I love art. That's what I want to do. Okay, so that's just that like permission slip or that validation that you're on the right track. Beautiful. Yeah, we had 53 likes tonight. Woohoo! Yeah, we had like 35 people in here at one point tonight. I was like, holy cow, there's a lot of people here. Soothing music help uplift my mood. Well, that's just one way you can really de-stress and get in the zone and decompress when you're home or even on your way to work or at work. If you have that potential to listen to music at work, that would really help you. But I know not all careers allow that, whatever is going on for your career. Now it's 54. So Suerte Abad wants to know, what are some faults in my personality I should focus on in order to grow? Okay, let's go to the Archangel deck. Just see anything they want to point out that you can grow with. And I don't really call them faults here myself, but I just say, ways we can improve or live up to our soul's ultimate potential. Okay. All right, Ethan, no worries. Okay, wow. So really, I guess what you want to call them, like faults in your personality, this is just taking a breath. Really being in the present moment might really be a struggle for you. Maybe you're always thinking about what you need to do next or what you're going to eat for dinner or, that thing that happened yesterday or 4 years ago. I think it might be really hard for you, Suerte, to really stay in the present moment. But that's not saying that's going to be that way forever. So you just putting the intention that you're going to connect with your breath more, to really breathe, connect with the body. Nothing puts you quicker into the present moment than connecting with your breath and really connecting to your body. Just taking a couple deep breaths when you're feeling stressed or when your mind is just going a mile a minute. Take that deep breath and really, I'm still here. I didn't mean to be, but people have been so generous tonight. I'm still here going through the donation questions. But Suerte, this is just saying breathe. And you've got Archangel Raphael coming in. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So you really also may be stuck in some limiting belief systems or kind of really ruminating on the past a lot or bringing the past along. I call that the backpack full of bricks, where we have all our past guilt, resentments, wounds. You did me wrong here, you did me wrong there, and we carry that around in the backpack full of bricks instead of really healing that and working through it as it comes. A lot of times we push it down because we're like, I don't have time to deal with this right now. I'm just going to do it later. And then we never do. And that trauma really builds up in the body. So really what I'm seeing is you unloading, taking that backpack off, taking a couple bricks out, examining them, healing them, feeling them, dealing with them, and then releasing them. And then you'll put that backpack back on and you'll realize this is so much lighter. You're really clearing out some space for something new to come in when you really do examine the past and heal from it. Let's just get one more card for you, Suerte. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So also we're going to put this as something that's kind of holding you back, I guess, is you're not a lot of times open to receiving help from others. Maybe you block your blessings. Spirit's showing me you blocking your blessings by being too caught up in maybe things that have gone on in the past or worrying about the future. So getting present in the present moment is really going to help you tap into being able to receive gifts. And these gifts to me, when I see this is your own spiritual gifts. Having more of your higher self, your soul, your spirit come online, that's really going to actually even create a lot of abundance in your life. So those are some of, the faults or whatever you can examine that'll really put you in alignment with becoming your highest version, because you have potential to really be a very present person who's creating a lot of abundance in your life. So I hope that resonated for you, Suerte. Beautiful reading. Nothing too major. That's really, just a lot of soul searching and self-examination is really going to get you far in life, because when we can do that healing, it really frees up a lot of space in our energetic field to bring something new in. This is a very nice reading. Thank you. You're so welcome. And thanks again for your lovely donation. Always a pleasure to have you here. So welcome and come back anytime. So fun to have you here. Okay. Next on our list, we've got Stephanie Hall, and then we've got Pokemon Poke Journeys. And I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Oh, no. SS, you donated. Did you want another question? You say thank you here, but if you want another question, we can do that. Otherwise, if that was just a thank you donation, I appreciate it. But Stephanie wants to know, can you tell me how Anthony feels about me? Okay, so is this a love question? Kind of a relationship kind of question? Oh, we got one coming in. I actually want to go also to the tarot. I want this tarot deck now. Yes, love question. Okay, so how does Anthony feel about Stephanie? Any advice for Stephanie about how Anthony feels about her? Okay, this one wants to come out to play. Okay, wow. So we have the Three of Swords. I don't know, were you in a relationship with him, or has he really been hurt in the past? Because the Three of Swords is that heartbreak energy. So I don't know that you are actually the one that broke his heart, unless that resonates, but this just could be him. This could be a blockage for him wanting to reach out, as he'd been burned or hurt in the past, so he doesn't want to get hurt again. Maybe you can clarify that for me. But here we've got the Let Your Friends Help You card. Ask for and accept support from others. We stopped talking, but not heartbreak. Okay, so this could be like a past an ex for him, or something going on in his life where he felt really heartbroken. Maybe the loss of a loved one, or an illness in the family. A lot of times this will come up when there's just a lot of family-ish coming in. Doesn't always have to be like romantic love, but it can be. So some family stuff he's really struggling with. I don't know if you guys have mutual friends, but this is saying maybe your friends can help you. Maybe act as like a mediator or a middleman if you're not speaking currently. But ask for and accept support from others. Or this could even be you leaning on others, or him leaning on others, because we're kind of asking how he feels about you. Maybe he's wanting to reach out to friends or mutual friends of yours to see if he can get back in your good graces or something. But I don't think that connection between the two of you is completely severed. I do want to go to Angel Answers. Let's just see if there's any hope for any future potential in this relationship to be a romantic pairing. Let's just see what Spirit has to say. Well, meditation will bring answers. So Spirit's being a little coy right now. They don't want to just give it all away. But again, look at this. Helpful people, and then let your friends help. So there is this sense of people wanting you to be together, either friends in your actual life or more spiritual support. This could be help from the spirit realm wanting to try to bring you two together. But you guys have help surrounding you, or people that want to help you, or angels or guides, or the universe that wants to help bring the two of you back onto speaking terms. But you doing some meditation, even putting that intention that you'll get some answers about this relationship during your dream state before you go to sleep, that'll really put some clarity in your mind and heart and soul about this connection with him. Let's just get one more from the Angel Answers. Anything Spirit wants you to know about how Anthony feels about Stephanie? Oh, wow. Wow. So we've got reconciliation, which really is on par with me seeing that connection coming back together. And then the wedding card, just, kind of hanging out like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm here. So I don't know. This doesn't feel like the end of all ends. There's potential for something to really manifest here. But again, this card is only as a result of actions taken, wounds healed, with that heartbreak energy, or just, not talking anymore. Either and it feels like it's on his end. Wounds he's healing from, maybe family issues or past exes that, maybe he was burned in the past in love, and he's really healing through that before he feels he can come to you. But as I'm putting things away, we've got the Ace of Cups popping out, which is all about new love, new connection. Or, if this is someone that you're not speaking to, this could even be in the terms of reconciliation. Look at that. So this isn't the end. Whatever's transpired and you guys stop talking, it's not the end. So have that faith that maybe there's something to this. Especially with this guy popping out. That's not joking. So I hope that resonated, Stephanie, and brought you a little bit of clarity. And thanks again for your donation. Always appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated. Okay, so Pokemon Poke Journeys, you are going to clear us out for the rest of this, unless SS wanted something answered. But I think that would have just been a thank you super chat. Like a thank you for the reading. But after Pokemon Poke Journeys question, we're going to do a general for all of us who are still here. general messages. So if you had a question that you maybe want to keep in the back of your head as we do Pokemon Poke Journeys question, you can kind of pertain what collective energy we get to the question you kind of have on your mind. And it might answer that question for you, or just be some general guidance. Or it might not even be for you. Take what resonates. That's all we do here. So Pokemon Poke Journeys, is right now a perfect time to come to my family out of the closet, or should I wait a little bit longer? Okay. Well, I always say being able to live as your true authentic self, that should be the most important thing. And look what flew right out. Now is the time. Now is the time for you to become, and you already are who you are, but now is the time to shout that from the rooftops, because I think you're going to have some support here. But remain positive. And also, there is potential a year from now for things to go really well. But you were asking if now is a good time, and it gave you a yes. But if you kind of, get some cold feet about it and think, oh no, maybe I should wait, I think a year from now, you're really going to be in a good place where you feel you can say this. Or between now and a year from now. It feels soon, though. And you're going to really, especially keeping that open mind that, okay, they will accept me for who I am because they love me. I feel that's going to be the case for you. And you may even have a majority of your family members being like, yeah, so we already knew that. Welcome to the world. We already knew that. It's cool. We love you. It's cool. Like, you're going to maybe get that kind of vibe with your family. And now I'm getting chills on my crown. So yeah, it feels really good. But let's just get one from the Moonology about coming out. Is right now a perfect time to come out to Pokemon Poke Journeys family, out of the closet. Okay. Yeah. And as a result of you coming out, I don't know if you're already seeing someone or with someone, but as a result, you're going to bring love into your life. It's going to, and this doesn't always have to be romantic love, although we can put it as a romantic love partner. But romantic love, this just makes you fall back in love with yourself, back in love with life. Because you're now afraid, you're not afraid to shine anymore. You're really living that light. And as I say that, they're directing me to the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. They're very phobic against that. And that's the thing with some of these people that will come out to, very Christian people or people who are very phobic against these things. They will actually come to learn that that's a lesson they're here to learn. You are helping them learn a lesson where you're talking garbage about trans. Yeah, and that's just because, here's the thing, Pokemon. They're uneducated about it. They don't know what that looks like in the real world. But when you can come out to your family and let them know, hey, this is who I am and this is me, that's actually going to help them learn lessons about all this phobia that they have or talking garbage about it. You're really going to help shine a light on that in their lives, and they're going to realize they've been wrong this whole time. Because if a trans person can be as amazing as this person in their family, they're going to start to rethink that. That's really what I'm seeing. But yeah, don't be afraid to sing Spaceship. And I'm getting chills again. Number 7 here. This is part of your own soul's purpose, is to come out and be your authentic self. Don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self, because you're going to find out, even if at first it seems like, oh no, they don't love me anymore, they don't like me, they're going to disown me. Even if you kind of feel that, remember you had that remain positive card. But this is just saying, have faith that they will love you, because even if at first they're very quiet about it and they might need a grace period to kind of process what's going on, because something they are, seemingly so against is in their face now. And that's not to say anything bad about you, but, when people are faced with their own prejudices, it's kind of at first a slap in the face, but they might take a moment to really feel into that and what that means. And you're going to find, maybe that a year from now card was basically saying that maybe when you come out, right now is a good time, because that's going to give them time to really process what's going on. And then we're not doing the collective quite yet. Almost. But it might take them maybe about a year's time to really come around. But you're going to be able to be your true authentic self. They're going to love you as your true authentic self. And there's not going to be any hidden secrets between you. That's really what I see. So just doing what you're called to do, using your own intuition on this, but just know it just might take them a moment to really process what's going on, Pokemon, because people have their belief systems, and when those belief systems are challenged, or something in their family or their life changes so drastically, but you are going to find certain people in your family are going to say, yeah, kind of already knew that, or kind of already felt that about you, and you're going to feel more support than you're expecting, especially if you remain positive about that outcome. That's what you're going to get. So I hope that resonated. Nobody should have to hide who they are. And just the more on alignment you can be with your true authentic self, the happier you're going to be as a person. Even if certain people in your life can't get on board with that right away, I have a feeling eventually a lot of them are going to come around, because they don't want to lose you over their crappy belief system, if you know what I'm saying. Love your hair and your intuition test helped me so much. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad. I loved making those. There's a new one coming out on Friday. There's also a pick a card coming out tomorrow that I've been talking about this for like a week and a half, because it took me so long to export it, because it was a big production with all the new camera angles and stuff. But it's a message from Spirit. That's going live again. Not again. That's going live for the first time tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. I'm so excited about that message from Spirit. There's so many powerful messages in that I just can't wait for you guys to see tomorrow morning. And then Friday, I have an intuitive test exercise number 25 coming out. Yeah, I'm still live. I'm still here. Money's pouring in, so I don't want to leave anyone hanging. But yeah, I think we've got Amu. Amu, you're next. You donated, so we're going to get into your question, and then we're doing the general reading, because I definitely got to go. Gotta go. I'm an hour past what I told my husband I was gonna be. And that's not fair to him either. But yeah, I'm having fun with you guys, so I just want to make sure I get to everybody in a timely manner. So Amu, if you want to post your question, and then we'll do the collective reading, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I am getting tired. So tired. I need to know what the person in my mind feels about me. Thank you. Okay. Well, we're going over here to the angels. What's this one called? Scanning my decks over there. Angel prayers deck. Okay. So one popped out, but I didn't quite get the question answered. So, Amu, yes, you're so welcome. Love you and God bless. Those really resonate. I'm so glad, Josh. Thanks again for your beautiful donations. Always helpful for my mom. Okay, Amu and the person in the mind, how they feel. Wow. So clear your vibes. It says, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energetic field. So they may just feel a little it's hard for them to really connect with you, because you have a lot going on energetically in your life. I'm not supposed to be awake right now, and I just did my first reading with the Mermaid Tarot and pulled the Sun, which I see as the baby card, and this one happens to have 2 babies on it. Holy cow, what are the chances? That's beautiful. I can't. Mic drop. That's so cool. But Amu, this person, he or she, they feel just maybe a little intimidated or a little confused by your energy, because you have a lot going on in your mind, in your energetic field. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of people. So doing some sort of goodbye, good night, you're so welcome, Pokemon, good to see you again. Doing some sort of energetic clearing of your energy will really help this person be able to feel more connected to you. But we do have a loved one in heaven wanting to crash right in on your reading. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So I don't know if you have a crossed over loved one, especially the one that's really popping into your intuition first and foremost. It feels like a grandmother, maybe great-grandmother, great-aunt kind of energy. But this person is really guiding you and helping you right now, especially if your mind has been really busy and you're worried about a lot of things and just so much going on in your head and in your life. This loved one's stepping in to help kind of calm things down. And with the clear your energy, it's no wonder this angel of yours, this guardian angel, this crossover loved one, is coming in to really help you kind of clear the air in your mind, just kind of clear and get more calm with things. Grandma, oh, there's your grandmother. There you go. She's right there with you, trying to help you out, trying to get your mind a little uncluttered. But let's see about the person on your mind, what they think. So let's go also to the tarot for Amu. What does the person on their mind think of them? The Chariot. Yeah. This person feels like there's a lot of possibilities with you. And maybe that is a bit of that confusion they're getting is, could I maybe make this a thing with this person? Should I just be a friend? What should I do? So there is this kind of go back and forth about feelings and wondering if they should like broach the boundary of friendship into more of a romantic connection. If you're asking about a romantic kind of person. But if this isn't a romantic question, this just could be wondering how involved in your life they could be. I'm flabbergasted. So, you clearing your own energy is really going to help this person get some clarity on what choice to make where you're concerned. Because they just may feel like you've got a lot going on in your life and they don't want to get involved in that. But if you can kind of clear some things out, this person might be able to get more on board. So I hope that resonated. Yeah, romantic connection, friendship. Yeah. So they may have struggled in the past. They may have at some point had feelings for you, or maybe they still do, where they just worried about, should I tell them I like them? Should I not? Like, kind of going back and forth like that. And they're still kind of in that energy right now. And it'll probably be that way for a little bit. But you can clear your own energy for a while. Just try to, get in touch with your own inner self and clear out anything that's just not serving you anymore. And that'll help put you in a better alignment to pull in a love or romantic relationship, either with this person or someone else. So I hope that resonated. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and do our collective reading for all of us. So if you have kind of a question or, someone you're thinking about or a situation you're thinking about, maybe our collective message here is going to put a little bit of illumination or light on your situation. So let's get into it with some angels and ancestors. And then I want to do healing with the fairies. Like, that's really calling to me right now for some reason. So there's something in there for us somewhere. So for all of us listening, any situation, or if you don't really have anything in mind, just let this be a general. Earth guardians, stay rooted and grounded. So those of you who are all up in the heads, like that's a theme right now. Everybody's worried or thinking about things. Just getting grounded. I think this is like a theme on my channel. Get grounded, y'all. Like, that's what's popping in. Probably because you're into fairies. Well, here you go. Fairies! We're getting into it. But Earth Guardians, stay rooted and grounded. So really just grounding, doing the self-care, making sure you're really connected to Mother Earth and nature. And that's really going to aid you in any struggles or situations that you have going on in your life. Fairies, message from the fairies. Yeah, new opportunity. And it's no wonder with stay rooted and grounded. You need to be able to ground these ideas that are coming to you or whatever's going on in your head. There's some gold in there. Like Spirit's saying, amidst all the chaos in the head, Spirit's been putting some gold nuggets in there, little ideas or seeds. Thank you, Amanda, your fabulous. Also are you, Amu. Thank you so much for stopping by. But as a result of all of this grounding you're going to be doing, you're going to bring new opportunities in. Because when we're all up in our heads, all up in spirit all the time, and we're not grounding any of that, we're not taking any actions in the real world, it just stays a dream. It stays up in our heads. But when we can start grounding some of these dreams, some of these seeds that Spirit is planting, even something as simple as writing down an idea, grounds it into reality. It makes it a reality on that paper. It's written right there on that paper. So someone needs to maybe write down an intention that you're wanting to make or a dream you're wanting to go after, because as a result, there's a new opportunity just knocking at your door, just ready for you. But maybe you're not grounded enough. Maybe doing some root chakra meditations as well will help get you grounded. Let's pull a couple of the chakra love messages for all of us here. Any chakras or crystals or messages, anything that needs to come up. Yep, we got something. Yeah. That's that third eye chakra. Amethyst is coming out. And it says here, intuition. Intuition is a little tug that pulls you toward your light. And that's that seed that Spirit was planting, remember, up in that crazy chaotic head that we've all got going on. Spirit's planting that seed for us to really tap into that intuition and get it figured out. Pull that seed out of the dirt so we can plant it in some fertile soil in the real world. and as a result, a new opportunities coming into our lives. I want to grab one more from the self-care oracle, because you know I'm all about self-care here, because I need to do more self-care for myself. But let's just see what we can all do. The one bit of self-care I do daily is, except today, but I did take a shower, so that counts. I do a salt bath every day that I can. Usually it's about 6 days a week that I get to do that. And it's like the way I ground in the winter for sure. But it's just a good self-care message for me, like every day, and not a self-care message, but like a self-care thing I can do to really take care of myself. Yeah, sweet treat is popping in here. So getting some yummy, I mean, you see a lot of fruits and stuff. I see one little piece of candy there. But sweet treat, the number 5. Making changes, maybe not overindulging in the sweet treats, but once in a while, it's always a good idea to treat yourself. And of course, that doesn't always just have to be some food that you're consuming. A sweet treat could be buying yourself an oracle deck or a new crystal, or just some little thing you can do to treat yourself, especially if you're working hard and you're not always doing things for yourself. Doing something that feels good for you, just for yourself, just for the sake of feeling good. That's going to actually soothe your soul and feed your soul, rather than just be like, I know a lot of people that not like I know a lot of people, but people out there that are like shopaholics, like they will shop to fill a void. That's not the energy I'm getting here. This just feels, those of you watching right now, you really have trouble knowing that you deserve something good in your life. And this is just spirit popping in to say you deserve the good things that have been coming to you and the good things that are going to continue to come to you. But grounding those ideas into reality is going to be key, because they will just remain ideas or dreams unless we ground them into the real world. Right, guys? All right. Oh, you love the readings at the end of the live streams. Yeah, that's why I do them, especially those of you who, you can't do PayPal or donations because either you don't have the funds, which is totally understandable, or maybe certain countries don't support any of that. And I want everybody to get a little something. And of course, I just love being able on my Saturday streams and some of these other streams where I can fit in a free question here and there. I love being able to do that. Because it's not all about the money. Of course, your amazing donations don't even go to me. They do go to my mom. So it's like I'm wanting to help others, and then as an exchange of money, I want to take that money and help my mom. That's just who I am and what I do. You actually asked my mom like a few minutes ago if we can shop at the crystal shops. Well, there you go. You're already starting to get that that energy grounded to treat yourself, Melody. Melody. That's who I read it from. Perfect reading, wow, and 61 likes tonight. You are a sweetheart. Well, so are you, Lori, and thanks again for all of your support, and it was so good meeting with you today during our private reading. If you guys didn't know, I do personal readings as well. You can email me. That is at the very bottom of my description down there. We really get into it, don't we, Lori? We talk about all the things, and you can ask as many questions as you want, and time is no limit, basically, when you're working with me. Because Lori got a 1 hour reading, but I think we went like over an hour and a half. Because when spirit's talking and when things are going on, like I just can't stop. As you can see, because clearly my strict 2 hour live is now 3 hours and 11 minutes long. Oh, that's so crazy. But yes, I definitely do have to go. It's 10:11 here. I told my husband maybe a little later than 9, and nah, not even close, Amanda. Come on. But I love you guys. It's always fun to hang out. Yes, tomorrow I have that awesome message from Spirit Pick a Card going live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And then the intuitive exercise going live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Friday. And then Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time is my big 4 hour live stream where we do 2 paid questions and then free question. 2 paid questions and then free question until we run out of paid questions, and then we just do free. But most of the time, the donations just keep rolling in to the point where I can't even get as many free readings out as I want to. But man, I just love being able to give back to you guys just for your amazing energy and your support and your love. But I'm going to quit rambling and get going. So thanks again, you guys, so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Dunn Creative live, or on my pick-a-cards or intuitive exercises, or coming up hopefully very soon, my meditations. So I love you guys so much, and thanks again for hanging out. It's always a pleasure, and I love you. Mwah! See you later. Bye.